Hear me. What is up, friends and family? Now you can hear me. Hopefully. Had my mic muted. That never happens. Never happens. No, George Santos said in an interview that you're starting too fast, Peachtree. George Santos said in an interview he's running in 2024. No, stop. Don't. We can't have all that. That's a hell of a way to start the show. Speaking of a hell of a way to start the show, you guys know all the craziness that's going on right now. We've got Trump live. We've got debate live. So we're gonna dive right in. I mean, this is gonna start fast, guys. Nope, you can't watch that. There you go. Oh, there we go. I hope you guys like my background tonight, because this is how I feel about America. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be okay. Wow, you can't say mean things like that, Peachtree, to start the show. It really sets us off on a real negative. Like, can you imagine if George Santos became president of the United States? Oh my God. Like, I might actually move to New Zealand. If George Santos became the president of the United States, I think I might just pack up my bags and go. All right. Well, thank you guys for showing up on another Wednesday. I am so tired this week. I hope you guys know it is the busiest time of the year for me as we enter the holiday season. My grocery store gets very busy. My life gets very chaotic. Things are very, very exhausting is a good word for it. So I barely made it here tonight, but I did. I made it, and we're gonna power through. We're gonna power through. But what's up, Bucket? No need for sleep. Who needs sleep? It's not really all that necessary. We're gonna jump in here because there's some crazy stuff going on. There is some super crazy stuff going on tonight. I didn't want to jump on for the first part of the Republican primary debate because this just sounds like more of the same. And they did start with talking about Trump and what they would do, and that was interesting. Maybe we'll go back and watch that part. That part was interesting, but a lot of it so far has just been the same old BS. It's like the same stuff. The very interesting part is that there's some, I think it's put on by NBC, so there is like some conflict between the people running the debate and obviously the primary candidates. So let's 30 minutes, Bucket. Are you going into one of those canisters, those tanks? That sounded scary. I was like, holy Jesus. I can't go into a tank. I don't know if I'm claustrophobic, but I'm not into enclosed spaces. I can't do that. I'm not into it. All right, 30 minutes, and we better start fast. All right, Bucket. We got to get it all in here. Redonk has already admonished me for playing the illness or education game all the time. I think it's fun. I'm having a good time with it. But he's the creator, so we have to listen. So we're gonna stop playing it every Wednesday. And he's right. He's right. I hate to admit that Redonk's actually right. What's happening, DJ? But we're gonna cut it down to once a month, so that way we can get plenty of submissions in, plenty of time. We're gonna slow the roll. It's the holiday season anyways. It's time to calm it down. It's time to just chill out a little bit. Yeah, exactly, Bucket. Bucket loves that game, Redonk. He's such a downer. That's what you get. You know what? That's what I get for letting a Vivek supporter, okay, be a moderator. I should have. The wrong son died. Okay, I don't know if you guys know what that is. Of course, you're still a mod. DJ, your only duty is if anybody gets out of hand, you ban them. You wield the ban hammer, DJ, and you wield it with a just and amazing sense of justice. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Santos links in the Discord. Oh, okay. We'll check that out. Okay. So we got to hop right in. because Bucket's not only here for 30 minutes, and we got to get the best show in that we can in the next 30 minutes just for Bucket. Okay. So away we go. We're going to jump right into the news. And the news, as we know it right now, is Donald Trump speaking in some place that I cannot pronounce. So here we go. With your host, the Angry Ginger. Today, we're going to be covering the Donald Trump speech that's going on right now. And I'm leaving this non-maximized because, oh, you guys can't see it. Oh, I got to pull this over or something. How do I do this so you guys can see this? You guys got to see this chat. This chat that's going on right now is amazing. Hold on. We'll fix it. We'll fix it, guys. We're doing a little bit of, we're doing IT work right now. There we go. One of these. We're doing some IT work, but we're okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Can you guys see that now? All right, here we go. One of these. Those. All right, I want you guys to see this chat that's going on over here. This chat is amazing. Holy crap. Like, it's probably the best part. Can you guys read that? Grandpa Biden doesn't even know he's alive. Trump's still on the ballot. Let's see. President for traitors is like they're going off. They're just fighting each other. This is amazing. Latinos for Trump. Dump Trump. Lock him up. The pumpkin head. It's turned. The civil war within Donald Trump's chat has actually turned. Obama. Dude, it is going off in this chat right here. He wears too much makeup. It's just like, it's amazing. We got some fuck Joe Biden going on. Hanging and banging. How about you? Here we go. Let's get a listen. All right.
The machines just didn't work, and people had to leave by the
you can't read it?
They left, and she lost a very close election. And the courts
we'll
just didn't want to hear
here.
it, and it's a shame. But she's a great person. Now she's running for the Senate.
I don't know what he's talking about, but doesn't matter.
I think she's going to do great. And I saw a poll where you're leading today.
Bro.
It's going to be maybe a three-party race, a three-person race, and she's leading. Also, Ambassador Carlos Trujillo. Carlos, where are you? Carlos Trujillo, who's been a tremendous supporter of Miami.
Trujillo.
County Commissioner Kevin Cabrera. Where is Kevin? He's around here.
Yeah, around here.
Someplace.
God,
I don't know where he is, but he's around here someplace. State Senators Ileana Garcia and Ana Maria Rodriguez. State Representatives Juan Porras, Alina Garcia, and David Barrero. Where are they? Just stand up and thank you very much. And thank you for the endorsements. And thank you. That was a recent endorsement. Thank you very much.
That's his a-hole mouth. Exactly, Peachtree.
U.S. Senator Rick Scott just endorsed us the other day. It was a great endorsement.
He's a great endorser, the best endorser.
He's going to do very well.
Okay, this is not the interesting
Congressman
part. We're going back to the start.
Steal, murder.
Oh, here we go.
But no, in the name.
Okay, let's play our first round of illness or education. I think this is... Redonk, don't be a hater. Okay, Redonk? This is important. This is how we got to know each other. This is how we got to love each other right here. That man right there. You ready for this?
The 2020 Summer of Love riots. Remember, it was a mostly peaceful protest with buildings burning in the background. Mostly peaceful. You know.
Ultra mega. Look at
if
that.
You take over a couple courthouses, that kind of stuff. I'm told that's an insurrection, but again, it doesn't apply that way, right? Those people.
Nobody cares what Donald Jr. says.
Can burn down buildings. They can loot, riot, steal, murder. But no, in the name of social justice, it's different. It's fine. You know? Yeah, I mean, the Gucci shoes that they stole, that's totally fine. It was for social justice. It's different.
Ace and Deuce over on Twitch says that they're excited to play Is It Illness? Okay? Redonk, so stop. You created
I'm trying.
this. Okay?
You may do a better job of this than me, sir. But But think about that. Think of
Did
the
you
people.
guys see? Did you guys see the Donald Trump Jr.? Did you see him in the court case? And he says that thing about I should have worn makeup, and he like laughs, but even his own lawyer sitting next to him is just like, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Like nobody laughs. He just laughs, and he's like, ha, yeah, yeah. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? This is exactly what's going on right now. He's just bombing on stage, right, DJ? He's just like, the dude has zero charisma. He has like Ron DeSantis negative charisma, okay? Like this poor dude did not get any of his dad's like ability to be a cult leader. Don Jr. is going to be a failed cult leader.
Right now, in the last couple of months, who've been sentenced to 20 years in jail for peacefully protesting.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Meanwhile, I'm watching
100%.
anti-Semites chanting for genocide at some of the finest universities. I say finest in air.
These people have literally passed around more anti-Semitic conspiracy theories than any other group on the internet other than white nationalists. Like, these are people that literally every time somebody on the left does anything, they're like, George Soros! George Soros! And now all of a sudden they're all pro-Jew. This is
quotes, because
insane.
at this point, they're full of shit.
Ace, I don't think he knows what he's talking about, Ace.
They can do that again. No consequence, nothing. While they mortgage your family's future to the hilt. While they're getting ready to send your children, not theirs, to yet another one of their endless wars.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, buddy?
But don't worry, folks. We're told the adults are back
Holy,
in
look at that
charge.
lady. Okay. Illness or education on the back lady back here, okay? I'm going education. Look at that hair.
Remember
that
that
is
one?
amazing. That is a thing of beauty right there. How does she have a 5 head? Holy Jesus. This is when you freeze frame a Trump rally, it is about the most amazing thing. Look at all of this going on back here. You do not get this type of freeze frame at any other rally in the world. I'm not going to just say in America, in the world. It's amazing.
The adults were back in charge. I remember watching our Secretary of State right after the disastrous Afghanistan withdrawal, right?
Oh, hold on.
And I quote.
Hold on, another pause. Okay, that's amazing. Good Lord. Look, this girl right here, she's questioning why she's here. She's like, I made a mistake. What was I thinking?
I quote.
Holy
Anthony
shit.
Blinken, he said, he is shocked and dismayed that the
She has
Taliban,
1990 hair.
the Taliban did not install a more diverse and inclusive government
Diversity jokes.
in Afghanistan. I mean, think about this.
Ah,
These people want
It's going
us
over.
to take
Does
them
that guy have
seriously.
cornrows? This guy can't tell. The video quality is not great on this one. You guys got to step up to 1080.
And they're shocked that there wasn't
I think
like
that
a
dude has
trans
cornrows.
coalition.
That's amazing.
You know, last week they were throwing gays
Jesus
off
Christ.
of buildings. This week they're going to have a seat at the table. Did you really think that was going to happen?
Jesus Christ, he's bad.
Yes. You should help me with this speech, sir, because
Yeah, someone
yes,
needs to
take
help your
down
ass with
the
this speech.
UN, because all we do.
Is he gonna cry?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna
No,
cry.
no. Speaking of serious people, right? The UN has like Iran on the Human Rights Watch. Like, you know, the world's leading state sponsor of terror gets to sit on that committee. I don't know. Seems a little bit freaking insane, but, you know, that's just me. I have an
Holy
IQ,
Whoa, look at this lady.
unlike the people
Good Lord, move, Donald, move.
involved. They were the same
That
people
is
that were
what is going on here. What the?
the women's rights panel like 2 years ago. I don't know. They don't seem to be in favor of women's rights, but minor details, right? But we fund
This dude.
all of it.
This
It was
dude
like
is
what my
talking about
father
women's
did
rights.
with NATO. You have an agreement. You're putting X% of GDP towards protecting yourselves. They just choose not to pay. My father said, we're going to make you pay your fair share. How dare they? Because
this poor
they're
girl
used
down
to
here.
an America run by
This poor girl,
freaking
she
morons
is
who are on
questioning
the
why she came here. She's like, I didn't know Donald Jr. was gonna
Those leaders have
talk.
a deal in paper.
She's like, oh, everybody cheer.
To
I
actually
should cheer.
do X, but they're like, why would we do X if we know that the U.S. will take your hard-earned money?
Okay, why didn't Don Jr. pay for some
anyway?
better video? What is going on in the background?
Well, you can't afford grocery stores. And guys, I'm not pretending.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I get it. I know where I'm from. I'm the son of a billionaire from Manhattan. And if I go to a grocery store today and I'm pissed off, no, what does it tell you? How is it that I get it and they don't? All right. Again, they want to get us in another war. Chuck Schumer, Mitch
oppression.
McConnell.
All that repression, Ace.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's about all I can take of Donald Jr. I think that's about all I got for that one. Let's go here. Let's get the start. Who is this? Sarah Huckabee Sanders? Oh my God. Dude, you can go to any point on a Sarah Huckabee Sanders speech and she is making a dumb face. I think it's just her face. Holy Jesus. What is this? Oh my God. It's like no matter where you go. Oh my God. Hold on.
Bye-bye. But to me, that's the very president in my lifetime to take a hard line against China. And I'm proud to be the first governor in the country to ever kick China off our farmland and out of our...
Sarah's still trying to explain how she paid 19 grand for that podium. Dude, Ben Meiselas broke that story, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she's coming for him. She's coming for Ben, dude.
State.
Dude, you know it's bad when Sarah Huckabee Sanders comes on stage and just like totally rocks the crowd like 1,000 times better than you did. Don Jr. is such a failure. Such a failure.
Under President Trump, ISIS was destroyed. The cartels were on the run. China was weakened. Iran was isolated. Our enemies actually feared us, and our people loved us.
Sorry.
President Trump made us great, and I know that he will do it again.
What's up, fatty? Dude,
That's because he's not afraid to be an outsider, a change agent, a disruptor. He put America first.
He definitely wants to be a disruptor.
The first president in a long time to do exactly what he said he was going to do. He's the complete and total opposite of Joe Biden, the corrupt Washington insider.
Oh my God.
I know that a lot of people may complain that President Trump was too loud, too disruptive, and sometimes even a little too direct.
Not these people. These people love that shit.
Bye-bye. But to me...
Bye-bye. Look, any moment, dude. Any moment. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Main event. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, hold on. We gotta get back. This is like a WWE entrance right here. Oh, dude, hold on. Look at this business. How about that? That hair. Oh, it's like it is a never-ending scene of amazing rat tail. You got to let it free, okay? You don't tuck that rat tail in, okay? You let it breathe. You let it flow in the wind, okay? Man, my man. Stand like that. He is like Louis Anderson. I gotta pull up Louis Anderson at one point for you guys. All of you guys are my age. You should know who Louis Anderson is. I should. So bad. I just want him to start singing. Why can't we get like a solo? Oh, nice awkward hug. Oh, dude. She's just like hugging his belly. She knows she can't get her arms around him. She just grabbed him on the side of the belly. That's such a weird hug. You guys think that's that lectern that she bought? You guys think that's that $19,000 lectern right there? I think it is. Dude, Ruby, this is like the best song, and he's just ruining it right now. This is like destroying all of my like America memories, all of my happiness. It really. Peachtree, the Christian side hug. Oh, dude. All right. We're going to pause the Trump video for a second because Peachtree just brought it up. So we've got to do this. We've got to do this. I'm sorry, but this has to happen, okay? This is very important because Peachtree is bringing up something that has been a part of my life for a very long time. I don't know if you guys know about this. Oh, yeah! Okay. Nothing says Christian, okay, like a song that starts with gunshots. Okay, let's play the game. The Christian Side Hug is a song performed by a Christian rap group. Is it, folks, is this going to be illness or education, guys? Okay, hold on. I gotta see it. YouTube better be working correctly tonight. Is the Christian Side Hug song, is it a product? Is it a product of illness, education, or guys, is it also, it could also be, I'm going to add one more here. It's either illness, education, or repression. Your choice, whatever repression you want. Repression in music styles, repression in like, you know, I don't know, hugging. They weren't hugged a lot as child. This is totally up to you guys. Is it illness, education? Oh, I could have went. You're right. I could have went propaganda. Is the Christian Side Hug, is it a product of illness, education, or is it a product of repression? You can say propaganda if you guys want to. Okay, I'm going to let you guys go on that. We're going to restart the song just in case you guys miss those badass gunshots, okay? You guys ready for this? I'm going I gotta turn it down because you can't turn up on this. Right?
Oh, yeah! Right now, 18 for hands up! 2009! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all ready to party up in here? Come on, boy, Patrick, kindly.
Okay, and I'm also very sorry for the video quality. This is from like 20 years ago, okay? No, Ruby, we vote before the song, and then we give you a chance to change your vote after.
Oh, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. Give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider, filled up with Christ's love. Give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug.
Why don't we have any closed caption there?
So pay attention, it's essential. This ain't no front hug zone, you ain't that fly, you ain't my drone. Stop and listen.
This ain't no front hug zone, okay? No front hugging going on over here because Jesus doesn't like it when your genitalia accidentally touches somebody's leg, okay? It's big. It's big in Jesus' world. You don't like that.
No front hugs and no kissing. I ain't that scared to call your mama. You'll be rolling home in a coma. I got my crew. You ain't got nothing. Follow these rules. Yeah. Cause we ain't bluffing now. You ain't no rabbi. You ain't no priest. So rise up off me like the showbread with no yeast. Now, don't use that front hug, boy. That makes it awkward. That's inappropriate. You back up off her cause we want to keep our mind pure. Want to keep away from sin.
Yeah, because everybody knows a little bit of hugging leads to sin. Like, first of all, it's the gateway drug to sin, is front hugs, guys.
That means it's you too, girl.
Oh, gunshot.
That Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug.
You get to choose, Ruby, wherever you'd like to put it.
Give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug.
These poor girls. I just feel bad for the girls that are up there.
Give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider.
Oh, he's a rough rider.
Christ love, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian.
I love that they're referencing DMX, of all people. You're a rough rider, bro? Do you know what that means?
Side hug.
We be walking like, we be talking like, we be side hugging every day and night. It's how we do, boo. This ain't no club, so don't be hating on me when I show no love. We living holy, it ain't no thing. So put your hands in the air and let that shoulder hang. I'm going global, cause you don't know me. I'm buying babies like Angelina Jolie. So quit that hugging.
He said he's buying babies like Angelina Jolie. I don't understand. Oh no, I'm so confused. God, I forgot the lyrics to this song. It's been a long time. I give people a lot of Christian side hugs nowadays because of this video, and like almost nobody understands why I'm doing it.
And slow down, mama, and hit my fist like President Obama. Now, Democratic ship in the Congress, Republic. Democratic ship in the Congress, Republic. Democratic ship in the Congress, Republic. Oh, give me that
Said repup.
Christian side hug, that
I think this is when the Republican Party actually started to go downhill. This could have been, we could possibly trace the beginning of the end of the Republican Party to the Christian side hug video. This may have been where they lost the youth. Like an entire generation of children were like, nope, I can't be associated with that. They just switched to Democrat right away.
Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider, filled up with Christ's love. Give me that Christian side hug.
I'm just saying, just the very terminology of being filled up with Christ's love sounds a little gay. Just gonna say that. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I have no problem with that. I support them, okay? If Jesus is a gay Jesus, I'm okay with that. Like, I support gay Jesus, okay? And I support also front hugging as long as you're not sinning at the same time, because we all know that it's a gateway to sin, obviously. And then you buy babies like Angelina Jolie.
That Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider.
I don't think they understand what rough riding means, Ruby.
Filled up with Christ's love, give me that Christian side
hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a married man, you know I can't hold hands. Front hug all day long with no other demands.
He said, I'm a married man, so I can hold hands. We can have front hugs without any other demands.
But as for all of you, until you say I do, no front hugging or PDA or your EG time is through. But some of y'all are slick, try to pull this trick. Your hug starts from the side, but soon it turns legit. So if you end up here, then go ahead and scream it. When I hug people, I leave room for the Holy Spirit. If a girl walks up with her...
They like that lyric. When I hug people, I leave room for the Holy Spirit. Oh, Christ, if I get a DMCA for DMCA for this.
And she's front, hug down, without looking her eye.
Later, Bucket.
Turn to the
Love
side,
you, Bucket.
pat her on the back. Jesus never hugged. Buddy like that, screaming.
Jesus never hugged nobody like that. I think Jesus hugged a lot of people like that, bro. I'm pretty sure Jesus was hugging away. I bet Jesus was a hugger. He looks like a hugger. Okay?
That Christian side hug, that Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough.
I love that they're playing the Imperial March, too, from Darth Vader, okay? They're playing the Imperial March as the beat to this song. This song can only get marginally more ironic. Like, I'm talking like a very tiny bit more ironic.
Filled up with Christ's love, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug. I'm a rough rider. Filled up.
I think that's the end of this. Oh, wait. No. We got to play it to the end. I forgot. Hold on. 17 seconds. Just bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry for this.
Christ's love, give me that Christian side hug, that Christian side hug.
Wait for this. I don't even know what to say. Like, rewatching that video, just like, I may have forgotten exactly how bad that is. That's Peachtree's fault, just so you guys know, okay? That was all Peachtree's fault. Sorry, Peachtree. If his girlfriend tried to back hug him with the cute hands over the eyes girlfriend thing, he would put her in a rear naked choke. For Jesus, redonk. For Jesus, okay? All right. Back to normal stuff, guys. Back to the normal stuff. Let's hear what Trump had to say. We'll listen to the beginning of this, and maybe we'll watch DeSantis walk out on stage. Hey, thank you, Oddly. Sheba Dog laughing slightly while blushing and covering his mouth with one arm. That's what it says. I love how, like, Restream will read to me the emote. God, that's amazing. It's better than actually seeing the picture. Thank you. Thank you, Oddly. Thank you. It's Sarah Huckabee Sanders' fault with the side hugs. Oh, you know it, dude. Yeah. What do we need? We need, is that from the 90s? No, I think that's from the, like, mid 2000s, early 2000s. All right, guys. Thank you. USA. We gotta bring back the USA chant. I don't like that they get to use it.
Well, I want to thank you very much. And Sarah, thank you for the wonderful endorsement. And Arkansas is in very good hands. It's a great place. It's a great state. Florida, great state. We love to be with you.
Neither one of those states
And
are
I
great.
didn't have to
Arkansas
come too
sucks,
far.
so does Florida.
I'm thrilled to be here in the heart of Miami with thousands of proud, hardworking, God-fearing American patriots. That's what you are. Just think of it, 7 years ago tonight, on November 8th,
Everything's
2016, the American people delivered the greatest election victory probably that the world has ever seen.
Yep, the entire
Probably
world,
so.
Donald.
The only one that's going to be more important is the one that's coming up in 1 year
sweet
from
Jesus,
now.
please
it's
no.
going to be more important.
Please no. Dude, the sequined hat. Like, Donald Trump may have single-handedly brought the bedazzler back into business. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We've got to give him some credit for some of the things that he has done. There has probably been more bedazzlers purchased in the last 10 years than in probably the entirety of bedazzler history. Okay, this back here, that is a piece of art. Okay, that woman probably spent 30 to 45 minutes on that. Okay.
On that magnificent day, you didn't just crush the dreams of a person that we used to call crooked Hillary Clinton. We don't call her that anymore. We call her beautiful Hillary. Because we use the word crooked for the president because he's crooked as you get. You stood up and smashed the...
Dude, why do people think that this guy can talk? This is what kills me. This is what makes me, like, the most upset. Is that people are like, yeah, he says so many good things. He doesn't say anything. Anything. God.
Grip of the globalists, the warmongers, the open borders lobby, the outsourcers, and all of the liars and leeches who had been sucking the life and blood right out of our country for years and years. And for 4 great years, we dealt the radical left maniacs and special interests one historic defeat after another because
Did
we
you?
put America first. It's very simple.
Like, which things did he do that dealt anybody a defeat? Donald Trump was, like, the most libertarian of all presidents because he didn't do anything. Like, he literally, like, just, like, shut his doors and was, like, hate watching Fox News for, like, 96% of his presidency.
They weren't too happy about it either, were they? Every day since our 2016 victory, that was some year, the sick political class we defeated has been trying to scratch and claw their way back into
Everything is fine.
Total control over our lives. They are working so hard. It's actually all they're good at. They're bad at policy, they're bad at everything, but they're only good at that, and they're really great at cheating in elections, but we're not going to let that happen.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They put you, me, my family, and our country through hell, but in the end, they will fail and we will win because we will never stop fighting to save the America
simple
we
man
love.
for simple people. Dude, DJ, this man forgets what year he was in office over and over and over again. Literally on the stand, he was like, when I was the president in 2021. Like, you weren't the president in 2021, bro. At least remember that much. He cannot remember. Dude, he's just as old. He's just as old.
Crooked Joe Biden and the radical left Democrats are turning the United States into communist Cuba. And you know, because we have a lot of great Cubans here. We have some great Cubans here. And nobody ever did more for Americans who love Cuba than a gentleman named Donald J. Trump.
He has, like, such crazy, like, claims to fame. He's like, no one has ever done more for Cuban Americans. It's true. It's true. I did a lot. I did a whole lot. I don't know what it was, but it was a lot, and it was great, and it was amazing, and it was tremendous.
When he was president, we had it going beautifully. You were going to be taking it over very quickly, and then they blew it.
Dude, and this is why, guys, this is why, when this is all said and done and Donald Trump loses, he's going to Jonestown, and he's taking all these people with him, and they are going to drink the Kool-Aid, and it's going to be amazing. But until then, we're going to have to suffer through this, so I'm really sorry for this. Okay, So I can only watch so much Donald Trump, but here we go. Whoa, that's a great place to pause that. Let's take a look at what happened in some of the primary debate tonight. We are going to send them to Jonestown. Peachtree, we've got to get that Kickstarter started, okay? Airfare and lunches on me for everyone that wants to fly to Jonestown. We do just like they do to those poor immigrants that they've been doing in Texas and Florida, and we get them on the plane and we send them to Jonestown, and once they get into Jonestown, exactly, Fatty, we throw some paper towels to them, and then we fly the fuck off. We get out of there as quickly as possible before any of them realize what's going on and they try to get back on the plane. That's all I'm saying. Let's take a look. Does it show DeSantis walking on stage?
The success.
Let's see if we can get... Oh, Chris Christie. Oh, here we go. Okay. Is that something that happens? Look at these guys. Can we see Ron DeSantis walking on stage? I bet it was awkward. He is such a strange dude. Let's watch the start. This is better than Christian side hug music.
Tonight, a critical test in the race for the White House.
Rumble, why so loud, Rumble?
5 Republicans battling to become their party's 2020. How they...
Dude, they did Ron DeSantis wrong, bro. Look at that.
Need for president, who's far ahead in the...
Oh, God, I am just so terrible at this.
5 Republicans.
God, they just do Ron DeSantis so wrong, dude. They don't even care what they do to the poor dude anymore. They don't care. They just like to light up poor Ron DeSantis, man.
Battling to become their party's 2024 presidential nominee.
Tim Scott was pretty
The candidates ready to make their case on why they're prepared to be commander-in-chief amid 2 wars on the world stage, how they plan to tackle stubborn inflation, and how they can unite a deeply divided electorate.
Oh, and stock
Who
photos.
is best to take on President Biden?
Get him,
And can
Joe.
Any of them first beat former President Trump,
Yeah, they're
who's
gonna have to
far
beat
ahead
Trump
in the
first.
polls. The candidates are here. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former UN Ambassador
DeSantis.
Nikki Haley, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and
Dude, this is like a reality TV show. Like the beginning to it is like full on like it's like what was it? The Miz and Puck.
South Carolina Senator Tim Scott.
From NBC News, the Republican presidential debate.
All right, show him walk on stage. I want to see him walk
Live
on
from the
stage.
Adrian Arst Center in Miami, Florida.
Oh no, he's already on the stage. I bet. Yeah, they're already on stage. See, this is, I bet you Ron DeSantis is like, no, you can't. No one is videotaping me ever walk on stage ever again. Because they know. He knows that we're going to see the heels, bro. Okay. Is Ron DeSantis wearing heels? That's the next poll. I want to know from you guys because, you know, I'm going to say that I have my own certain opinion. Okay. First of all, we're ending the last poll. The last poll. I love that you guys are all on the same page with 100%. It was repression. 100% it was repression. That is amazing. All right. Does Ron DeSantis wear heels? I want to know, guys. Does Mom DeSantis... I just like that I started calling him Mom DeSantis and then we found out that he wears heels. Yes or no, guys? Does Mom DeSantis wear heels? You guys tell me. I'm leaving this out there. I'm trying to be a fence sitter. I'm trying to sit there and say, I don't know. You know, the jury's out. I don't have a lot of information. I don't have a lot of evidence. You guys tell me. Is Mom DeSantis wearing heels?
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Republican presidential debate. I'm Lester Holt, anchor of NBC Nightly News.
Good evening. I'm Kristen Welker, moderator of NBC's Meet the Press.
Hello, I'm Hugh Hewitt, host of Salem Radio's The Hugh Hewitt Show.
We
God
are now
damn it,
just
Rumble.
68 days from the Iowa caucuses
Why does he
when
look like a cheap
Republican
Anderson
primary
Cooper?
voters will begin to determine their party's nominee for president. Tonight, we'll question
Dude, the
5
sound
candidates
is so
seeking that
off.
nomination on how they're best prepared to be commander-in-chief.
Dude, is it just like, is it the stream or?
And of course, how
No.
best to bring down prices impacting Americans across the country.
Oh, this
We have
is gonna
2
mess
hours
with
for
me.
a serious
I can't do
debate
this.
on the issues that matter
Why is
most to
Rumble so
Republican
bad?
voters. Candidates will have 1 minute and 30
President
seconds
Camacho
for answers and the
2024.
opportunity
Damn
for
right,
a closing
Renee.
statement.
Damn right.
Follow-ups
I'd
will
vote
be at the
Camacho
discretion
in a
of all of
second.
us at the table, the moderators. Invoking a candidate's name or policy does not necessarily mean the mentioned candidate is entitled to a response. We want to caution all the candidates not to interrupt or speak over your fellow
Look at you,
debaters.
Tim Scott. Look
if
at
you
you,
talk over
Vivek.
each other, the voters can't hear you.
Smile.
Given the
Smile,
critical
Ron.
issues
Damn it.
we're facing specifically on the world stage, we want
look at Chris
everyone to
Christie.
hear every word you have to say. Continued interruptions may result in loss of additional questions. And to
Be
our audience,
supreme.
please hold your applause so that the candidates can be heard. With that said, let's have a good debate. All right, our first question, the opening question, is one for all of you. Donald Trump is
Why
the
is the
first
audio off by
ex-president
so
in more
much?
than 100 years to
Okay, is that fixing it?
remains
Did they
popular
fix it?
among Republican primary voters as his legal
There we go.
challenges
They
mount.
fixed it.
Governor
Good job,
DeSantis,
Rumble.
let me begin with you on this one. Speak to Republican voters who are supporting Donald Trump. Why should you and not him be the Republican
Look at
nominee
Mom.
to face Joe Biden a year from now?
This country is in trouble, and the elites that have put us here, they don't care about you. They don't care that you're having to grapple.
He's got such big mom energy, dude. Every time I see him, you guys, you just have to realize that the way this country is going is a disappointment. You are the elites. Mom DeSantis is the elites. Did you guys see Mom DeSantis' wife come out and say that she's actually pretty excited to be called the Walmart Melania? How weak is that? Like, these people, man, dude, Donald Trump is on his heels right now. Pun intended. Donald Trump is on his heels. And these guys still can't go hard. They still can't. She came out and was like, I like being called Walmart Melania, actually. Actually, it was a very respectful thing, actually. It feels good to be called the Walmart Melania. Like, dude, stand up for yourself. Say you'll fight him. I bet that Mom DeSantis' wife could take Donald Trump in a fight. That's all I'm saying.
With higher grocery prices or have higher gas prices, they don't care that
I
your
am so
family's less
upset.
secure because of the open border that's allowed
Big
drugs
mom
and even
energy.
terrorists to come into this country. Well, I care. I am not going to sit idly by and let this country continue its downward spiral. We need leadership, and we need it now. I'll take the hits, I'll take the arrows, I'll take the slings, because ultimately it's not about me. It's about...
Okay. Mom DeSantis, mental illness, education, or big mom energy. I think he cares. I think he does. I think he wants to make sure that you got the snacks in your lunch that you wanted, but also that they're still healthy. Okay? It's very important.
you. I will fight for you.
Will you?
I will make sure to lead this country's revival, and I will win for you and your family. Actions speak louder than words. We don't have time for excuses, and it's not something that we're going to be able to have all these distractions. As a veteran, I will get the job done. Now, if you look where we are now, it's a lot different than where we were in 2016. And Donald Trump's a lot different guy than he was in 2016. He owes it to you to be on this stage and explain why he should get another
Big mom
chance.
energy,
He should
dude.
explain why he didn't have Mexico pay for the border wall. He should explain why he racked up so much debt. He should explain why he didn't drain the swamp. And he said Republicans
good
were going to
point.
get tired of winning. Well, we saw last night, I'm sick of Republicans losing. In Florida, I showed how it's done. 1 year ago here, we won a historic victory, including a massive landslide right here in Miami-Dade County. That's how we have to do it. So I promise you this, as the nominee, next November, I'll
Thank
get
you,
the
Governor.
job done, and as president, I will
Your
deliver
time
for
is
you.
up. Let me
Smile.
turn to
No, they
Ambassador
need to-
Barr. Audience.
It drives me nuts that they don't leave the camera on him at the end, because that is like when the best like Mom DeSantis moments happen, when he tries to smile and he seizes up. Like, that is Why is that not a thing? Leave the camera on him. NBC, you don't even like him.
Let me turn to Ambassador Haley. Why you and not the former president?
Get him, Nikki.
Well, I think you look at the fact that we're almost $34 trillion in debt. 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 50% of American families can't afford diapers. 1 in 6 American families can't pay their utility bills. You have parents who are worried about what's being said or taught to their child in the classroom. There's no transparency. We have anti-Semitism all over our college campuses, and students feel unsafe. You've got an open border where terrorists can come through, and we've got wars happening all over us.
Dude, you gotta admit, Nikki Haley is she has all the talking points down. Okay, as far as Republican candidates go, if I'm a Republican, I'm all in on Nikki Haley, because Nikki Haley is she is spot on with all the rhetoric, and she's well spoken. She knows all the statistics. She knows how to debate correctly. Like, if you're a Republican and you don't respect Nikki Haley, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, that is the very example of what is wrong with the Republican Party. I'm not going to vote for Nikki Haley because she does not represent the policies that I like. But if I'm a Republican and I don't support Nikki Haley, then I'm not a Republican. Come on.
And there are dangers around us. You know, everybody wants to talk about President Trump. Well, I can talk about President Trump.
Yep,
I can tell you that I think he was the
Peachtree.
right president at the right time. I don't think he's the right president now. I think that he put us $8 trillion in debt, and our kids are never going to forgive us for that.
Fine.
I think the fact that he used to be right on Ukraine and foreign issues, now he's getting weak in the knees and trying to be friendly again. I think that we've got to go back to the fact that we can't live in the past. We can't live in other headlines. We've got to start focusing on what's going to make America strong and proud. And that's what I'm focused on doing. Let's make sure we...
Dude, I think if you put Nikki Haley in a debate with Donald Trump, she Bidens him. Just like Biden did. When Biden pulled the come on, man. When Biden just looked at him and was like, come on, this is who you are? This is all you have? I think Nikki Haley actually bodies Donald Trump in a debate.
Pay down our debt. I think we need an accountant in the White House. Let's make sure that we have transparency in the classroom. As a mom, I know what that means. Let's make sure we secure our borders so that our families are safe. Let's get crime down, because our families want to know that they can be safe no matter where they go. And as the wife of a combat veteran, I will tell you, a military needs to know we have our back, and we need to make sure that America is strong.
Ambassador, thank you very much. And,
listen to that crowd.
Let me just caution the audience. Let's not go down this road. We've asked you to please, keep restrain yourselves, and would be helpful so we can hear the candidate.
Lester Holt, dude. Lester Holt's stop cheering so loudly. Keep it down. Keep it down.
It's because these are...
Dude, look at the difference in the crowd, man. Look at the difference in the crowd at a primary debate versus the crowd at a Trump debate. A Trump rally. A Trump rally is a goddamn circus. It's a carnival. Half those people at a Trump rally literally worked as carnies at one point in their life. I'd probably actually go higher, 70 to 80% worked at a carnival at one point or another in their life. At least at the primary debate, most of these people look like they came with the idea that they're gonna cheer loudly, but they weren't gonna say anything too stupid. Not while the camera's on them.
Important issues, and the voters want and need to hear them.
Keep your cultish
Mr. Ramaswamy, let me
enthusiasm
turn
in
to
check.
you. Please make your case. Why would you? Why should you be the nominee and not the former president?
I think there's something deeper going on in the Republican Party here, and I am upset about what happened last night. We've become a party of losers at the end of the day. It was a cancer in the Republican establishment.
Fine.
Let's speak the truth. I mean, since Ronna McDaniel took over as chairwoman of the RNC in 2017, we have lost 2018, 2020,
It's because her name's Rona, Vivek. It's because she's the Rona, okay?
2022, no red wave that never came. We got trounced last night.
That's right.
In 2023.
Yeah, damn right you
and
did.
I think that we have to have accountability in our party. For that.
Damn right. Ohio's got some legal-ass weed going on over there right now. Ohio's having a good old time. It is smoky. It is like Snoop Dogg-ass atmosphere in Ohio right now. okay? And guess what? They enshrined abortion rights in the legislature. They are voting with their voice. You done fucked up, Ron. You don't go messing around with a woman's rights, a woman's right to choose. You don't try to take rights away from women. That's how you lose elections. Like, these people don't even understand the percentage of women versus men that vote. Women actually want to vote. They don't take for granted their right to vote. They actually get out there and use their voice. And they did. They did in Virginia. They did in Ohio. And Republicans got their asses handed to them.
For that matter, Ron, if you want to come on stage tonight, you want to look the GOP voters in the eye and tell them you resign, I will yield my time to you. And frankly, look, the people there cheering for losing in the Republican Party. Think about who's moderating this debate. This should be Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, and Elon Musk. We'd have 10 times the viewership, asking questions that GOP primary voters...
Dude, no! Like, that's the end of society. I love Joe. I still love Joe to this day. I think he went off the deep end a little bit. Can you imagine a debate that has Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and Tucker Carlson as the moderators? I'm not saying that it's not worth good TV, but if you're trying to take America seriously, you don't need the man-child that is Elon Musk up there trolling people live on Twitter. Joe Rogan asking people if they tried DMT. Could you see that question? Like, Joe Rogan's like, okay, so, Governor DeSantis, have you ever tried DMT? All while Tucker Carlson's like, do you think they're going to try and kill you? Do you think that's what's next? Do you think they're going to try and kill you? Dude, no. Vivek is a clown.
Actually care about bringing more people into our party. You think the Democrats, and we've
got
Chris Walker here, do you think the Democrats would actually hire Greg Gutfeld to host a Democratic debate? They wouldn't do it. And so the fact of the matter is, I mean, Kristen, I'm going to use this time because this is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment. Ask you, the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that you pushed on this network for years, was that real or was that Hillary Clinton made up disinformation? Answer the question. Go.
Mr. Ross.
Sorry. This is how we get our country back.
See, that's that clown-ass shit, though. That's that clown-ass shit, because he knows she's not going to answer it. Not because she can't answer it, but because this isn't the forum to do so. So he knows that he can say that dumb shit, and all these Neanderthal-ass voters are going to be like, yeah, he got her. He got her. No, he didn't get her. She's not going to answer that. That's not the forum. You think she's going to live debate him while it's supposed to be during the primary debates? Dude, Vivek got his ass handed to him by Anna Kasparian. We watched that shit. He got spanked. Spanked like the little clown that he is. He's got zero chance against anybody in a debate, and he's proven it over and over again. Getting his ass handed by Nikki Haley, getting his ass handed to him by Christie, and by Tim Scott of all people. Tim Scott handed him his ass. I don't think he wants to go there. And I don't think that he even thought he had to go there, because he knows all he has to do is ask the question, and all the Neanderthals are like, hey, got him. Got her. Got her. Jesus Christ. He's such a fucking clown, dude. I can't I'm sorry. I'm ranting.
We need accountability because this media rigged the 2016 election. They rigged the 2020 election with the Hunter Biden laptop story.
Wait,
and they're going to rig this...
Wait. Did he say they rigged the 2016 election?
Election.
He did. He said they rigged the 2016 election. How does that make any fucking sense?
I mean, Kristen, I'm going to use this time because this is actually about you in the media and the corrupt media establishment. Ask you, the Trump-Russia collusion hoax that you pushed on this network for years, was that real or was that Hillary Clinton made up disinformation? Answer the question. Go.
Mr. Ross.
Sorry. This is how we get our country back.
Dude, she about to whoop his ass.
We need accountability because this media rigged the 2016 election. They rigged the 2020 election with the Hunter Biden laptop.
Wait. Donald Trump won the 2016 election, though. What the fuck is he saying?
Top story, and they're going to rig this election.
Your time is up.
Accountability.
Let me turn to Governor Christie. Why you, audience? Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's let the candidate speak. Governor Christie, why you and not former President Trump?
Well, Lester, look, you said it at the beginning of the debate. We are dealing with extraordinarily important issues facing this country right now. We have our greatest ally in the Middle East under fire from a terrorist group that has committed to wiping them and every Jewish person in this world off the map. We have Ukraine with Vladimir Putin, a communist KGB dictator who wants to put the old band back together. He's starting in Ukraine, and he's going to move to the Baltics and Poland after that. We have inflation in this country that is choking every American family that wants to try to rise up and give their children a better life. And tonight, we need to decide which president is going to be the one to tackle the big issues, who's going to make this country look once again, not just inward, but look outward at the world and say America is the country, the indispensable nation that makes this a safer world. And in a safer world, American innovation, American hard work has always been the thing that has driven our country to greater things. I'm going to be the president who will do those big things. We're not going to be small, and I'll say this about Donald Trump. Anybody who's going to be spending the next year and a half of their life focusing on keeping themselves out of jail and courtrooms cannot lead this party or this country, and it needs to be said plainly.
Governor, thank you. Let me turn to Senator Scott. Senators.
8 years ago, Republicans would have cheered that so loud. 8 years ago, Republicans would have given him a standing ovation for that. And now they're like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like, go do something else. Stop trying to talk like you know things. Like, you're using, like, actual information, and none of us like that.
Scott, you've said former President Trump can't win. Make your case to Republican voters.
I don't know if I want to watch Tim Scott.
What I would say without any question is that the truth of my life destroys the lies of the radical
Nice to meet you,
left.
Audley.
We
Thank
need
you
a
for coming and
president
watching.
and a
I
candidate
appreciate you.
who will actually help our base solidify and attract independent voters into our party. The Great Opportunity Party is now winning back African-American voters and Hispanic voters because we are working on a foundation based on faith. Our nation is facing some deep challenges. It is the loss of faith in this nation that is a part of the erosion.
Why does Tim Scott always look like he's like staring up at the ceiling while he's talking? Does he got like some eye problems or something?
That we're seeing every single day. It's restoring faith, restoring our Christian values that what
Nope. Separation of church and government, you douchebag.
Help this nation once again become the city on the hill. When Ronald Reagan talked about the city on the hill, he was coming from Matthew 5. When President Lincoln talked about a house divided, that was Mark. Our founding documents speak to the importance of a faith foundation. You don't have to be a Christian.
Nope. No, they don't.
Christian for America to work for you. But America does not work without a faith-filled Judeo-Christian faith.
Nope. You can like fuck all the way off. Like seriously. No. Keep God out of government. I don't want to hear anything about Judeo-Christian anything. Take that shit back to your house, back to your community, back to your church, and jerk each other off as much as you want, but keep it the fuck out of government. Stop talking about how God has to be involved. We just saw what God brings about. God brings about a bunch of young kids that are afraid to hug each other from the front because they might commit sin. No, take that shit all the way the fuck over there. Get it out of here. You want to talk about the Middle East and you want to talk about all the conflict going on over there? Let's talk about religion. Let's talk about reasons why people are murdering each other en masse. And it's religion. Stop that shit. Stop trying to put that in people's faces. Young people every year are becoming less and less religious. They're still spiritual, imagine that, but less religious. Fuck all the way off with that, Tim Scott. It's okay. We only need to we'll listen to like one more debate.
Foundation. I would be the president that helps us restore faith in God, faith in each other, and faith in our future. Without that focus, none of the issues, the policies matter. We have to get back to being a nation that is, in fact, the city on the hill that believes in each other enough for us to fight for that future.
Senator Scott, thank you. We're going to turn now to the challenges facing the next commander-in-chief. You'll all be fielding questions first from me and the Republican Jewish Coalition, and then from Kristen and Hugh. So as we can...
All right, I don't know how much more of this we want to watch. I don't know if you guys into this. You guys want to watch more of this? Who's the largest age group of voters right now? Oh, I'd imagine 50 and older. Let's see. Largest age group. I'm gonna say 45 and over. What do you guys think? Let's see. Statista. This sounds like a real site. We're gonna go with that. We'll accept all your cookies. Yeah, largest group of voters looks like 65 and older, actually. 65 and older. 77% of people 65 and older. But if you look at it there, no, it starts about 35 to 40, 25 to 24. This site may not be that great, actually. These are only registered to vote, though. How many people actually vote? Because those are just people that are registered to vote. Millennials approach baby boomers as America's largest generation in the electorate. But once again, I think this is just people that are actually like 2 million voting as. Yeah, this is just voting age. This is not like how many people turn out. Voter turnout is not an exact science. The Census Bureau's November voting supplements are a standard data. Yeah, based on these estimates, millennials have punched below their electoral weight in recent presidential elections. Yeah, boomers, it looks like. Boomers are probably one of the highest there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got to be boomers. Boomers have to be. Let's see. New voter turnout data for 22 shows some surprises, including lower turnout from youth, women, and black Americans in some states. Yeah, none of that actually. Why is that surprising at all? That's just normal stuff. Here we go. Turnout rate by age. Recently, yeah, look, 60 years and older. 45 to 59 is right after that. Yeah, that all makes sense right there, right? It's exactly what you'd expect to see. Young people turn out the least. 30 to 44 is when you start to kind of get involved. 45 to 59 is when you're like pretty involved in it. And once you're over 60, you got nothing else to do. And also when you're over 60, you're like, stop trying to cut my fucking benefits, you douchebags. That's when you like care. You're like, no, I'm not doing this. You guys aren't doing this to me. Okay. All right. We did that. We're gonna watch a little bit more news, and then we're gonna go to illness or education, as it is just about that time, whether Redonk likes it or not. Okay. Yeah, the religious stuff doesn't work on anybody under 40 because, like I said, the young people are more and more spiritual and less religious. That means they're willing to believe in a creator, but they are not willing to believe in organized, institutionalized religion, which makes the most sense. Anyone else getting a nuts ad? DJ's getting a nuts ad. Like to have someone in the... Yeah, exactly, DJ. I would like to have someone in office once who doesn't believe in an invisible man in the sky. Me and you both. Me and you both. All right. So let's go ahead and hop on here. We're going to watch a little bit of this. We won't watch all of this stuff. Let's grab one that we actually like here. Let's watch this. This is interesting. This is from The Guardian. This looked interesting, and it came out like I think 3 days ago. So let's watch this.
There is nobody that can help us.
I mean, this is kind of illness or education adjacent. I'm just gonna go with illness for the entire of it. Okay.
Us more than Trump can.
I would rather have a
Redonk, you are hella spiritual. That's because it's because you did DMT, bro.
presidential nominee who's not been indicted or who has not been convicted.
People aren't willing to say something against Trump for fear of losing their party votes.
Yep.
The era of Trumpism has moved to an even darker phase. The former president in legal peril.
I am willing to go to jail if that's what it takes.
And yet, he still remains the leading Republican candidate for next year's presidential elections. The conservative movement is split between a majority loyal to Trump and a minority looking for a...
Dude, the indoctrination in the Trump cult, too. Can you imagine what that's going to be like in 10, 20 years? Oh.
way out.
Would you vote for Trump in a general election?
I don't know.
And with the party in disarray, what will the consequences be as we enter election season?
This is President Trump's party. Yep, thank you.
Jesus, Marjorie Trader Green.
We've come to South Carolina,
Dude, they don't even
one
like
of the
her
early
anymore.
voting primary states, where polls say Trump holds a commanding lead.
We're heading out to meet some people at the Greenville County GOP, which is the largest Republican party in the whole of South Carolina. And it's been taken over by a
South
far-right
Carolina,
Trumpist
guys,
insurgency.
illness or education the main problem
Its state executive
in South
committeeman
Carolina.
is Jeff Davis, who openly expresses disdain for so-called rhinos.
Everett Hadley, rhino. Censure me.
Meaning Republican in name only.
Dude, the grift is so hard. They grift like the best.
Glad you're here.
South Carolina Trump country.
It is Trump country. They're reporting South Carolina is between, what, Teflon and titanium as in regards to Trump. So
Which one is it? I feel like titanium is a bit stronger than Teflon.
I think it would be titanium. Though.
Yeah.
So
Have you got a photograph of the two of you together?
Yeah. You got the picture with Donald Trump in the rally on March 3rd?
And like that's one of the things they love about all this. It's like the access to Donald Trump that like makes them so excited. It's like all these other elites, they don't want to take pictures with me. They don't want to shake my hand. Donald Trump will shake my hand. That's because Donald Trump needs you more than anybody else. Donald Trump needs you because Donald Trump can't exist without you.
She was more excited because Laura Trump was there, so she's more into the fashion and what the ladies do. So I was a fan of Donald Trump from the art of the book, The Art of the Deal. Oh,
that tells me all I need to know about this gentleman.
Olga's more of a fan of Donald Trump from what was his
Apprentices.
TV? The Apprentice.
Although the Republican primary hasn't even started yet, most people here express an undying loyalty to one man and to the many conspiracy theories that surround his candidacy.
There is nobody, in my mind, there is no...
You can tell that's not California because the grass is all green.
nobody that can help us more than Trump can. I do wish the Republican candidates would just get behind him.
Have you read any of the indictments? Yeah.
I have not read it personally. I have gotten my information from different news sources, a number of different news sources. My favorite is Real America's Voice. That's my favorite.
A lot of people were quite disturbed by that.
All right, I gotta look that up. What is it, guys? I know you guys probably already know. What is Real America's Voice? You guys always tell me way before I know what it is. Am I getting put on a list by going here too? I'm probably getting put on a list. All right, let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to click this. Of course, there's like, holy. Oh, so red, white, blue. Oh, Steve Bannon. Of course Steve Bannon's on there. Holy Christ. Oh, yeah, look at this, folks. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, yeah, that makes me... Yeah, the silent poison changing how we see the world. Actually, I might agree with that ad. Canadians, Ruby, are you guys euthanizing your drug addicts? Ho! Look at this. Oh my God. Speaker Mike Johnson, a beacon of hope and common sense in the House of Representatives. Oh my God. Dude, okay, when you guys are, later on when you guys are not here, I'm gonna be like hate reading this like so much. Shemane, faith and freedom. Ted Nugent, oh, Spirit Campfire. I kind of want to click this. Okay, God damn it. What's gonna happen if I click this? Do I get put on? Are they gonna start sending me emails and stuff? Oh yeah.
Where I kind of realized that the level of malice toward the Second Amendment by these tech companies and these left-leaning individuals was
tech companies
far beyond what I comprehended. So, you know, started the
years on the board of directors of the National Rifle Association is because since I was 16, maybe 15, 16 years old, I started doing radio interviews about rock and roll. And I always promoted...
Dude, what is up with Ted Nugent's facial hair? Ted Nugent's facial hair is terrible. All right, we're going to do a shameless plug. I'm going to DMCA myself here. Because my favorite part...
Hey, folks, Tennessee Brando.
No, Tennessee Brando. Sorry, buddy. How do I find myself? My favorite Ted Nugent, dude. And I only know how to find it through finding it through mine. So we're going to have to go to mine. Okay. Shameless plug. Shameless, really good channel. You guys should check out this channel. It's called Progressive Matters. Has a lot of really good Klepper material. If you guys never watched this Klepper stuff, it's all really funny. The guy who does it, absolutely one of the most amusing people you ever meet in your life. Super, super funny. Actually, amazing. Let's see. Where is it? It's not the reactions. I don't even know where my videos are, just so you guys know. This kid Logan, also pretty awesome as well. How do I find my other videos? Is it these ones? Those are all reactions. Oh wait, playlists? Is it another playlist? This is riveting live stream right now, guys. Memes, family friendly. Is there a way to search for this kind of shit? It's got to be under this one. Okay, it's probably in this one. There it is. Okay, I found it. All right, I found it.
So the other day, Donald Trump decided, hey, so you don't have to...
We don't want to hear me talk.
You know,
I want to hear...
the guy that has...
Here it is.
My money back.
Good old homophobia.
I didn't authorize giving our military hardware to the Taliban. I want my money back. I want my money back. I didn't authorize any money to Ukraine to some homosexual weirdo. I want my money back. I want my freedom back. Hey, here's an idea. You might want to write this down. I'm a free man. Men don't give me my rights. God gives me my rights.
That's right. Yeah. That's Ted Nugent for you guys. God, he's an American icon. National treasure, that man. Oh, Christ. Anyways, back to this. Sorry, off on a tangent.
All around the world, also here.
Disturbed that he's indicted?
Disturbed that he still has that level of support despite all of these indictments.
Well, because these indictments, there's nothing in any of these indictments. They're indicting him on things that are perfectly legal.
He told him to find him some votes.
Perfectly legal.
Oh, fine. He can say that. I mean, you know, he can. So what?
Make up votes.
He didn't say make up votes.
Falsify
He
votes.
said
that's literally what he said.
Check this thing out.
So I watched a clip from The Patriot last night, and I found out where "hold the line" comes from. So that's our new expression. We're holding the line. They're beautiful.
No.
Are they functional?
Of course they are.
Oh no!
So you haven't listened to that tape or read any of the
Lady looks
indictments, right?
crazy as
Because
shit.
there's no benefit to me because the people who are behind it are people I don't trust. I don't think he's
Oh,
a
she's a
criminal.
chairwoman.
I don't think he would hurt our
Awesome.
country. Being attacked by your political adversaries is not unusual. I mean, it happened to Nelson Mandela, it happened to Martin Luther King, it happened to Gandhi.
A lot of people in the country find it quite chilling.
She just put Donald Trump in the same place as Nelson Mandela and Gandhi and Martin Luther King. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with these people?
Pretty scary.
Well, I'm sure they're all Democrats and rhinos. so, you know, what do you expect? Yeah.
You're asking
Look
questions
at her,
based on a
she's
false
so
premise.
crazy.
So, what is it that you really want?
Me?
Yeah.
I just want to ask questions.
Do you want the truth?
Yeah, sure.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, well, I want to hear what you guys think.
So
yeah.
you know who is the truth? There is one person that is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Jesus. Okay.
Oh.
Who said that? Okay.
Oh.
Some here are sympathetic to the far-right wing of the state Republican Party, a local freedom caucus, which has pushed some of the harshest local legislation in the country.
Oh,
Asking very
Christ.
specifically about one piece of legislation that a number of people in that caucus backed, which is changes to abortion laws here, and the idea that women who get abortions should be prosecuted for homicide and could face the death penalty. Is that something that you supported?
I do support that. I support it in the sense of I think we ought to have, I would like to see South Carolina as the most conservative state in the nation.
Dude, fuck
So you would
South
support the
Carolina.
death penalty for a woman who took an abortion?
Sorry, South Carolinians.
I don't know how it would be implemented, quite frankly.
That's totalitarianism. That's going beyond really anything that exists inside the sort of regular parameters of any democratic state. That's totalitarianism.
I think people have a choice. You have a choice.
That's not
to
a choice.
practice
That's
safe
literally
sex
taking
and
away
such.
the choice.
You have a choice, initially.
And Donald Trump is the only
Initially.
candidate running for president who you believe
Everything's
will embody
fine.
those sorts
It's
of
fine.
extremes.
Everything's fine.
I think Donald Trump, I hate to say those extremes, I think what Donald Trump is willing to do is actually speak out against the establishment.
Dude.
It's extremely dark. Extremely dark.
I left with concerns that the group
You
was
think?
stifling political debate. And in fact, a group of outcast conservatives, once part of this party,
Ah, yeah.
have formed their own independent
Denny's.
group called the 4th District Republican Club. They invited
Meet
us
at
to come and meet
Denny's.
them at a local Denny's.
Yes, they do.
Welcome, you guys. I'm Linda Garner.
Hi, Linda.
4th District.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
How
nice
you doing?
meeting you. Nice meeting you.
I'm Oliver.
Yeah.
This is Tom.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah. You can
Many here have been committed Republicans for decades.
A lot of people in this room were very active in the Greenville County Republican Party, and 2 years ago they got new leadership. Several of us didn't really feel welcome there.
That group is a little bit too extreme for you.
Yes, a little bit extreme.
You think so? Like this lady's saying that. Wow. Wow. Cheese fries at Denny's? I'm more of a skillet guy. I like the skillets, okay? I'm big on the, because being that I grew up in a trailer park, if you bring me my food in a actual cast iron skillet, that impresses the shit out of me, okay? Like if it's in the cast iron skillet when you bring it to my table, boom, I feel good about that. What's up, Apex? Apex. Mr. DJ? What's up, man? Welcome, welcome. You smoked a cigarette and got cheese fries at Denny's before it's totally banned nationwide? Dude, that was only, like, I'm pretty sure you could smoke in a Denny's until, like, 2019. Pretty sure.
Do you think that's a consequence of Donald Trump? These guys are very, very loyal to him.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's that feeling is there.
Would you vote for Trump in a general election?
I don't know.
Their actions speak words and a lot of volume, so yeah. A lot of volume. Yeah, absolutely.
Do appreciate you guys coming, and I went on your site today and read some of your publications and was very impressed.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
The group had
Hold on,
invited
okay.
a state Republican representative.
What am I clicking? What am I clicking, Redunk? I called you something else. Thank you everybody that's stopping in and saying hi. I appreciate you guys. Okay.
You gotta remember that these are just simple farmers.
Okay, first of all, it's 20 seconds.
These are people of the land. The common clay of the New West. You know. Morons.
Ah, truth. So true. So true. All right. That was worth the click. Good job, Reed.
Called Jason Elliott to speak. He's also the first openly gay person to be elected to the legislature in South Carolina.
Looks like they cook food
Some of
with
those
no
folks
seasoning.
in the county GOP
You know it,
here are
Apex.
talking about absolute undying loyalty to Donald Trump. The idea that voting for anybody else is essentially disloyal. You must feel uncomfortable with that.
Well,
You
that's
would
not
think
the
so.
way the Republican Party works, and that's not the way democracy with a little d works. If we were to subscribe to the viewpoint that it's disloyal and we need to coronate somebody, we might as well just cancel all the primaries.
Am I
Elections
right?
are about the future, and if we relitigate the 2020 election, and if we relitigate January 6th, the Republicans are going to have a hard time regaining the White House.
Would you still vote
This
for
man
Donald Trump if
knows.
he's the nominee, though?
I'm voting for the nominee of the Republican Party.
So you would still vote
He's
for Donald
vote
Trump?
for Trump. Says all that, then he's like, yeah, vote for him
That
still.
sentiment was expressed by most people I spoke to
Wow.
here. And although this is a staunchly conservative
That's
part
tribalism
of the state,
right there.
there are local Democrats trying to change that. In the nearby small town of Pickens, in an unusual
Oh,
move,
Pickens.
Trump took over the entire downtown to hold a rally and left the county with almost $40,000 worth of bills.
Oh, of course
The
he
local
did, 'cause that's what
Democrats
Trump
are led
does.
by Richard Byrd and Claiborne Linville, and they've actually increased their membership in recent years.
Are you ready, Richard?
I'm Richard.
Nice to meet you, Richard. I'm Oliver.
I'm Democrat on county council.
Hi, I'm Claiborne.
Presidential
He's like,
year,
he
tried to
bankrupted
compare,
our town. Now
apples
everybody wants to
apples
vote
here,
against
presidential
him.
year in 16 to 2020, and huge increase for us.
Oh, look
The
at
Trump
that.
era, in some respects, has kind of bolstered Democratic turnout in what is a pretty conservative part of the country.
Yeah,
Of course
because you
hate to give
actually
him
like
credit for
meet the
anything,
dude and
except
honestly
maybe
like
wrongdoing. But yeah, I'm
critique
sure
who he
that's-
is as a
that's
person, and you're like, nah, never mind.
Behind the courthouse where he spoke is a war memorial commemorating residents who were killed.
It's really frustrating, and it's certainly disrespectful to speak at a place so close to where these county residents are honored.
Do you think there are colleagues of yours on the council and in the county party who are fearful about actually expressing their honest opinions about Donald Trump?
I think so. I think
Yeah, you
in
think
private
so?
I'm able to have open conversations with people that they can have with me that they will not say out loud. But I think part of the reason that his rally here has been paid for and brushed aside is because people aren't willing.
Exactly, Ruby. When he first rolled into town, 100%, everybody was excited. 100%. Yeah, it's like it's a big thing. I grew up in I spent some years in a smaller town. I didn't grow up there, like 3 or 4 years. Like anything happening is like, it's big. You're so excited, especially somebody like the former president coming through town. Or at that time, I'm betting that he was still the president, right? He's probably running for re-election at that point. So excited. And then he just comes in and does like what every like movie you've ever watched in your life, where like a rich person comes in and just tears that ass up and then leaves you with the check. Just you can cover it. You'll be fine. That's because Donald Trump really does not give a shit about anybody but himself. I don't even think he cares about his family. I think when he said that stuff about like, don't attack my children, that was literally just him trying to keep his kids off the stand. I don't think he even cares about his kids, dude. Like, Donald Trump is not a good human being.
To say something against Trump for fear of losing their party votes.
We did not hold Richard Nixon accountable 50 years ago, and this is part of what's been wrought as a result of that. And if we don't hold this person accountable now, I can't even imagine how bad the next iteration of this kind of behavior.
Get ready for
nation,
Vivek.
The effects, the ripple effect throughout the world will be. It's got to be done.
My last stop was a drive down to Charleston for a rally with Donald Trump. merchandise branded with Trump's mugshot was
Wasn't
selling
it Charleston
fast.
where those people got ran over?
That'll be 140. Come on, all shirts are $10, y'all.
Dude, the grift.
Medium, come on, honey.
The grift is so hardcore.
Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has become a superstar at these events now, which are no longer really about the party.
But that's only like, this is from 3 days ago. I wonder when he shot this, because they hate Marjorie Taylor Greene. Remember we watched that video where they're following her through the Georgia thing, calling her Large Marge and yelling at her and calling her a rhino. These people eat their own, dude. They hate anybody that deviates even slightly from the narrative. If you even say one bad thing about the cult leader in chief, you are out of the group. You are kicked out. You don't get to participate anymore, and you get a shitty nickname. That's what happens.
Party, but about one man.
Dude,
and
but
the
Marjorie
political
Taylor
and
Greene's
legal
still
chaos that
so
surrounds
far.
him.
She's elbow deep.
And
She can't get
like
out.
Trump, is claiming this primary is already over.
Just wanted to ask you some
Oh, look at that
reports
gentleman.
saying that you're encouraging the rest of the Republican presidential primary field to drop out the race. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. I think the American people are
Good
making it clear
Lord,
that
she's
they want
dumb.
President Trump back, so the debate's pretty much over. If you see
Hasn't been a single ballot cast in this primary yet, though.
see all the polling, you can ask, hey, are you guys supporting President Trump? President Trump?
Wait.
We're at a Trump rally. so-
Yeah, I'm like, you're at a Trump rally. Jesus Christ, you're a moron. Dude, and the funniest thing, they keep talking about polls, but Donald Trump was like the first one to point out that when he won the presidency, all the polls said that Hillary was going to win. The polls were wrong. The polls were wrong. Now, when the polls say that he's going to win, now they're like, just go ahead and call the race. Of course, this is Trumpism 101. It's a cult. It's the most in-your-face cult. And it just proves that being in the cult is like being a fish in the water. You don't know when you're in the cult because everything around you is the cult. And you're just used to being there. You breathe it. You live it. You love it. It's what gives you purpose. That's why they all dress up the way they do. That's why they cosplay this shit.
One would
It's
expect
insane.
that. Basically, your position that this party is Trump's party. There's no room for debate, no room for discussion.
This is President Trump's party. Yep, thank you.
That's my president.
Yeah! Wow! Let's go Donald Trump!
But we're going to win that primary big. You know, we won the state twice by record numbers.
It's not really my
always
job
just
as a
makes shit
journalist to predict the outcome of elections, but during my time in South Carolina, I've seen very little evidence that anybody else has much of a chance of securing the nomination here. A lot of people are now saying the Republican Party has essentially become a cult personality around Donald Trump. It's becoming increasingly hard to find any evidence to suggest to the contrary.
And I've said this before. I get it. I understand it. Like, a lot of these people are like disenfranchised. They're people that don't have a home. They don't have a place to go. They don't have a group that loves them. That, you know, they've put themselves in a place with their own families, where their own families have like just like disavowed them, outcast them, pushed them out. So like this has become their entire livelihood. They show up to these rallies because they get cool names like Edward the Debt Collector. They get to be the guy that Donald Trump goes, I see that guy. He's at every rally. It's a carnival. You get to show up there and buy merchandise. They probably got fucking corn dogs. Really good fair corn dogs, right? Probably smells like corn dogs when you show up to a rally. It probably smells delicious, like funnel cake, okay? These people are in love. It's like anime. It's like be like cosplaying your favorite anime character. It's like going to BlizzCon when you're a Warcraft player. It's like going to the Star Wars con. I don't know. Do you guys, Star Wars people, do you guys got a con? StarCon? WarCon? Star WarCon? And dressing up like Luke Skywalker. You get to be somebody. So everybody wants to take pictures with you. They all want to talk to you. They all want to be your friend. They all want to join a group. I remember when I was a kid, this is back in the day, long time ago, my mom was a Star Trek person. Like, my mom had shelves of VHS tapes where she had recorded every single Star Trek episode. And then she'd go hang out with her Star Trek friends at some nerdy person's house, and they'd all sit around and talk about Star Trek. And my ass would just sit off in the corner, just bored as fuck. This is why I hate Star Trek. All right. Jean-Luc Picard, I'm cool with him. Captain Kirk, I'm cool with him. But other than that, fuck Star Trek. Sorry, guys. I know a couple of you just like unsub for that. My subs are in that age group. Don't unsub for me for that, okay? I'm just saying, like, this is what appeals to these people is they feel the love, they feel the belonging, they feel like these are the people that appreciate them. And they know that if they say anything to the contrary, they're going to get kicked out of the only place they've ever been accepted into. Ever. And when Donald Trump loses in 2024, therapists need to be on phones, ready to take those phone calls. Because these people are going to have to go back. They're going to have to slink back to their families. They're not going to apologize. They're going to say they were robbed. They're going to say that this isn't real, like the Matrix, the deep state. They'll use all the words. And none of it's going to be true. And there's nothing that they're going to be able to fall back on. Because Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about any of these people. Donald Trump's just going to go back to being Donald Trump. You think he's going to go to prison? No, he's going to be on house arrest. Everybody below Donald Trump's going to prison. Not Donald Trump. Everybody that commits an act that is against the law will go to prison. Not Donald Trump. And he don't give a shit about you. This man is supposedly a billionaire. He is supposedly a billionaire. And yet every time he goes on trial, he fundraises. And every 65, 70-year-old white American sends him $35. And that results in him getting millions of dollars of money from people that live off Social Security, that live off of their retirement, off their pensions. He doesn't give a shit about you, but he really likes your money. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I can't do it. I actually feel bad for these people. All right. Anyways, so let's play illness or education. I still don't have a segue for that. I gotta work on it. I've got the news one. We can always use that. You talking about Apex? Are you talking about the one that's in the fraud case? Because she can't. I don't think she can put him in prison for that. I'm not sure though. What if Trump wins? If Trump wins, even if Trump wins, Redonk. If Trump wins, it's 4 years. You know, there's a lot of people that I know that will say that he will try to do something to hold on to the presidency after 4 years, even if he wins, right? I still believe in the American people. I still believe in the American system. I believe that if Donald Trump attempts to hold on to the presidency after his 4 years are up, after this election, I think you will see Donald Trump drug out of the Oval Office by military personnel. I still believe in America. I still believe in the American system. I still believe in democracy, and I still believe in the American military. I do not believe that there are as many people out there that believe in Donald Trump as people want you to believe. I believe that it's exaggerated. I believe that maybe even in his own basis, only 15 or 20% would support him in any way, shape, or form staying in office past his next 4 years. So regardless if he wins or not, he's done after 4 years. And he's going to have to figure out what to do with all those cult members. And like I said, most likely he'll just leave them behind. They will trail behind him like so much trash. Because that's what he reminds me of, is a person that litters. He reminds me of the guy that doesn't give a shit, that throws his big gulp out the window. Like, and maybe you guys that aren't from California. In California, that's a big deal. You don't throw your trash on the streets. This isn't Cincinnati, okay? It's fucking California. You think that, DJ, you think that he is Mr. DJ? Sorry, not DJ Frank. You think that he's a reflection of the vast majority of America? I don't think he is. I think he's... Okay, actually, the vast majority. I think he... Damn it, now you're making me rethink my own thought on this. I think he represents probably 49% of America. I won't say the vast majority. I think that the problem with America is that the majority of the intelligent people that is citizenry in America are quiet. It's just like when I put out a post. I put out a post just a minute ago for Biden, and it had something like 10,000 views, right? And I get, how many ever likes? I get more likes than comments. Let's put it that way. I get more likes than comments. Every one of the comments is Trump 2024, fuck Democrats, once somebody called me a Marxist, communist, fascist piece of shit. I thought that was amazing. These people don't know how much I enjoy this. But most of the people that are liking it aren't commenting because they don't want to engage. They don't want anything to do with that. They know better than to do that. It's that moment when you're hovering over your keyboard and you're about to type something. You're like, fuck you, you're wrong. And this is why. And then you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What else will we still be talking about? A man with 91 felony counts leading in the polls for prez? Nah, that's a good point. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mr. DJ. You have a solid, you have a lot of solid evidence to stand on. But I do think that the reason that we're still talking about him is because he's entertainment. He's a reality TV show president. He's never been a real president. He never was a legitimate candidate. But it's like when you stayed home sick from school. You watched Jerry Springer. You watched Ricky Lake. You watched Maury Povich. You wanted to know, is he the baby daddy or not? And you even knew, when you watched WWE when you were a kid, you knew it was fake. You knew it was fake, but you watched it anyways. And when people said it was fake, you're like, no, it isn't. It's real, man. And I think that's what most of the people that are watching still, when it comes to this stuff, that's why we play this game. But I think that there's still a lot of intelligent Americans out there that just aren't speaking up. And that's because they don't want to be a part of all this. They don't want to be associated with all the bullshit that has came from Donald Trump's presidency. It's demeaning and it's sad. And to be honest, it's embarrassing. People from Canada like Ruby, they're looking down from Canada and seeing Peachtree, seeing all this bullshit going on in America, and it's embarrassing. People that come on here from Australia, from Germany, from the UK, all of them say the same things. They feel bad for us. Like, that's embarrassing. Quite possibly one of the greatest countries in the history of this world. And right now, the way people know about us is Donald Trump. The man can't go away soon enough. Like, that's how I feel about it. It's very embarrassing. It's a huge embarrassment for us. Everybody, dude, I love Jerry Springer. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. All right, let's get on to the game. Let's talk about illness or education. So I'm going to wrap it up a little bit early tonight because I am tired. It is the holiday season, and these people work the shit out of me during the day, okay? So, Redonk's right. We should only be doing this about once a month because we got to get together all the stuff that comes along with doing this, okay? But it's a fun game, Redonk, and it's your fault. You're the one who made it up, so, this is your problem. So today, we're going to start with a little bit of a celebrity to start with. We're going to start with Miss Kimberly Guilfoyle. And fun fact for all those guys that don't know it out there, used to be Gavin Newsom's wife. This is what's going to, when Gavin Newsom goes to run for president, this is going to be the thing that bombs his whole presidency, is when people point out that he used to be married to this lady. All right, guys, here it is. Are you ready for round one of Is It Illness or Is It Education? I need to really create that segue. I need to create it. All right, so here we go, guys. Before we get there, we're going to say, is it, okay, all right, we're going to go with, I've got to end my last poll first. Does Mom DeSantis wear heels? 79% of you say Mom DeSantis wears heels. Follow-up question to, does Mom DeSantis wear heels? How tall is Mom DeSantis when he's not wearing his heels? That's what I want to know. I'm going 5'9". I'm going 5'8", 5'9". I'm thinking he's on par with Vivek. That's what I'm going with. All right, here we go. The new poll is going to be the Wicked Witch. Is it mental illness? Is it education? Or, third option, is the grift just that good? Can we put that many words in there? Oh, we can. Just barely. Is it mental illness, guys? Is it education? Or is the grift just that good? I mean, can you just not pass it up? All right, while we're sitting here waiting for you guys to get your votes in, don't forget, at the end of the video, we're going to be able to, you can change your votes, but I want you guys, this is very important. This is teaching us to see with our eyes and hear with our ears. And also to judge the shit out of people before we even watch the video. So, is it illness? Is it education? Or is it just a really good grift and she can't help herself? Don't forget the like button, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. All you get to see is my dumb face every once in a while show up in your feed. That's about it. I put out other videos. I have a show I do called Progressive Matters where I attempt to be a semi-serious person on the internets and give you guys information that matters. And I'm getting a new camera on Thursday, so shit's about to get real. So if you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And let's get started with our first round of Is It Illness or Is It Education? Oh, yeah. I'm just going to say right away, she comes with that crazy energy. She got that energy. She's got in that gigantic mouth like she's about to eat your whole face.
I have one question.
Like if that woman tried to French kiss you, dude, woo! Brace yourself.
For you, are you ready for Donald J. Trump?
This is Donald Trump Jr.'s wife, right? Am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure it's Donald Trump Jr.'s wife.
To be back in office in 2024. Who is the greatest president this country has ever seen? Trump, 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 Trump. You know it. And he's giving him hell, isn't he?
Dude,
hell is coming for those
cult.
people, and Donald Trump is coming with them. Let me tell you.
He's coming with hell?
Today is a great night because it is one day closer to Trump being reelected President of the United States. And we're
the
gonna
crazy.
drain the swamp. We are going to clean house. We're going to kick them all out of D.C.
She's so scary.
It feels so good, right?
Oh, my God.
And look at this crowd. And to all my Latinos for Trump out there, si se puede! With the help of the Latino and Hispanic vote, Trump will win this election in a landslide. We will not let him down.
Dude, she is so scary.
We are Trump faithful. We are America first, and we apologize to no one and bend the knee only in church.
What the fuck?
We will stand for our flag and for our true president who will take this country back and restore American greatness, American exceptionalism, and the American dream.
Dude, she is so scary.
We are done with the corruption and the chaos of Joe Biden.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
America is going
He
to
said,
quit
"Fuck
him
him up."
and Kamala Harris while we're at it. Pink slip, baby. Just like we gave it to Nancy Pelosi, we're going to give it to them.
Wait. The fuck does that mean? Have you guys seen what you guys have done with the house since you got the house?
They see it coming. He's just one slip and fall away from them pulling out the carpet underneath him, right?
Dude, he's fallen like 12 times.
Bye-bye, Felicia. I love it. I'm in a good mood tonight. Are you in a good mood tonight?
Dude, that cocaine is hitting hard right now.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, because make no mistake about it, Florida is Trump country.
What's wrong with you, Florida? What is wrong with Florida?
America is Trump country.
Please, God, no.
While we take this country back, we're going to straighten out the rest of the world while we're at it, right? Somebody let Putin know, let Kim Jong-un know. We're all coming for them too, because it's about to be a reckoning and it's about to be a house cleaning, and I cannot wait. 1 year from now, we are going to bring back the world's greatest economy roaring back, and there is only one man that can deliver Donald Trump policies, and that is Donald Trump.
It's not wrong about that.
America will not accept a substitution.
Only one person is going to enact Donald Trump policies.
America deserves the best, and the best that this country has to offer is Donald J. Trump, and we're going to get him. We're going to get him. Donald Trump will bring this economy back. He'll bring back manufacturing. He will bring back infrastructure. We will have a true commander-in-chief that the world will fear and respect once again. Yeah. This nonsense like that horrific, abysmal withdrawal from Afghanistan would have never happened.
It was literally his plan.
Putin will not be marching on Ukraine if Donald Trump were in the White House.
No, he'd be in Ukraine. He would own Ukraine.
And it's enough. We're ending that national embarrassment. Under Donald Trump, we had the best economy. We had a record number of women, entrepreneurs, starting jobs, 1,800 every day, new businesses. We had record low unemployment for Latinos, for African Americans, for our veterans and military who we stand for. And guess what? They deserve, too, a commander-in-chief that will stand for them and respect them.
Holy shit. She is so creepy.
We love our veterans. We love our military. We love our first responders.
Dude,
and we stand for the men and women that serve us and back the blue.
He literally said, I don't like people that get taken prisoner. He shit on people.
And we
so he wouldn't go to their graves because they're losers.
The sanctity of life and the value of human life as a top
priority
in his administration. That is what Donald Trump did. He stood for the unborn. He's an incredible man.
No, he didn't.
And so many of us appreciate greatly
he
what
won't
he
even
has
say
done,
how he feels about
and he will
abortion.
do it again.
Oh my God.
I know that
okay.
I slept
all right, that's about all I can do.
That
There's only like 30 seconds left. I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. I can't do anymore. That's a whole lot of nothing. That's a gigantic nothing burger of a speech. Okay, who gave the better speech? Hey, what's up, Nathan? Who gave the better speech? Dawn Jr. or the Wicked Witch of the West? Dude, she is so scary looking. What is up with those lips? Those lips are gigantic. Those aren't natural. Those aren't like, she doesn't have like big, like luscious lips. Like those are like, that is surgery. Like that is some fake ass lips right there. And also, why is Mel Gibson in the background? Mel Gibson, I guarantee Mel Gibson supports Donald Trump. It is so fucking crazy. It's like when you look at the background of a Donald Trump rally, it's like one of those mashups of like a bunch of different like random ass people like that weren't actually there. It looks like they're all like cardboard cutout people. They are so weird. All right, anyways, was it illness? Was it education? Or was the grift just so good that even somebody that bad at doing it can still make money off these people? Every one of these people paid for this. Every one of them paid for this. Holy shit, that's insane. They're not real. Exactly. Yep. Tiki torch white people. Oh, God. All right, we're going to take a look. We're going to close down the polling. If you want to change, if you'd like to change your vote, now is the time, guys, because we're moving on from Kimberly Guilfoyle, okay? We're going to move on from Kimberly Guilfoyle. And we're going to move on to our favorite people, the Trump supporters, the actual Trump supporters. All right, we are ending the poll, officially ending the poll. Okay. And you guys have said the grift is just that good. Also, at least one of you said that it was because she's mentally ill. 2 of you said it is because she's mentally ill. Once again, I'd like to point out that these polls really are, it's an amalgamation of who they are as a person. So we're saying 20% of it is mental illness, but 80% of it is just that grift is so good. It's such a good grift. It's a strong grift. And when you get to the top and you're the top of the pyramid and you're bringing in all that money, it's hard to stop, right? It's hard to stop. Okay. So here we go, guys. This is a double. We got a double, all right? We got Luke Beasley, our boy Luke Beasley, one of our favorites. Luke also sporting that sweet-ass new merch of his own there. I like that LB going on there. Also, shout out my girl LB. She's not here tonight, but she might be watching the video later. Oh, skip those ads. Look at that. Boom, I saved you guys from the ads. Every once in a while, I hop in there and save you guys from the ads when I see that shit. Because I'm a man of the people. I'm a man of the people. All right. So what do we think? We're gonna judge these two. I don't even know if both of them speak, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna judge. The dynamic duo. The dynamic duo. Okay, dynamic duo. Is it mental illness? Is it a lack of education? Or is it day drinking? Okay, also a possibility. At every Trump rally, it's a possibility. Is it day drinking? Also a possibility. Go ahead and get your votes in, guys. Is it day drinking? Is it mental illness? Or is it education? Why is it trying to make me put another? Nope, stop it. Stop. YouTube. YouTube's always doing bad shit to me nowadays. Okay, there we go. All right. The poll is up. Is it mental illness? Is it education? Or did they already start day drinking? It's a solid question. Could have happened. We never know, okay? And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps me get all of my views out there. Helps us get more votes. Helps us get more eyes on this. And it helps to bring more people to the light of the fucking nuts craziness that is Donald Trump and his supporters. And it's also a load of fun also. So, all right, we've got our votes in. We're ready to play our video from our good friend Luke Beasley. Don't forget to go over and give Luke Beasley's channel a like, a subscribe, a comment. Hit that fire button. Tell him he's awesome. Young kid doing big things.
Interesting, too. I think, David Pakman covers these interviews, as I'm sure you guys know. Many of you found my channel or my interviews through that medium. And one of the things he said last time, it would be really interesting if you got together these Trump supporters to argue about which conspiracy theory they should believe in, because they're all different. With this, it's not, oh, they have audio but not video. It's the audio is not actually there. It doesn't exist, even though we can all listen to it.
Okay.
Okay, and then one of the big things in the news right now is that tape of Trump caught on recording.
That has been debunked. It doesn't exist. Have you not heard that? That tape does not exist.
I heard it.
It doesn't.
A fake AI Trump voice?
It must be, because they tried to produce it and they couldn't produce it because it does not exist.
Even though I listened to it?
It might have been AI. I don't know.
So I accidentally fed her
Okay, and what they're talking about is they're talking about the one where he says, where he goes, look at these reports. This is a plan for a war. General Milley is the one who he was going to do this, but it's classified. It's actually top secret. You guys shouldn't be looking at it. I could have declassified it if I was still the president, but I didn't, and I can't now. And this is where he full on self-incriminates himself. He is the biggest self-snitch of all time. And that's what he's talking about right here. And the reason that they haven't produced this tape, of course, is because it's part of a federal indictment. Okay? It will be presented as evidence to the court. It was leaked by the media. The media themselves are not going to give anybody the original copy of this tape. That copy is owned by the federal government.
The idea for some reason of, oh, do you believe it's AI? And then now she's like, yeah, it's AI. But her original claim was it doesn't exist. They couldn't produce it. They said they had it, but they didn't. We're all privy to the information. And we can all listen to that audio recording. it doesn't exist. So now she's saying it's AI. But of course, my follow-up is Trump doesn't deny that that audio recording is actually of him. Why is that?
It might have been AI, I don't know. But they tried to produce the actual tape. There is I think there's film, but there's no sound.
Wait, what?
When Trump got asked about it, he just said, no, in the recording, he didn't deny that he said all the things in the recording. Why wouldn't he say, oh, that was fake, if it was fake?
No, I'm not in his head. Okay. I'm in my own.
True. True. You are in your head, but I think we can assume that Trump, if the audio recording were to be AI and he never said those things, he would be screaming that from the rooftops. But he's not. He's just saying, no, what you're hearing in there, even though that is me and that is an audio recording that's legit, but it just doesn't mean what you think it means. And he very much is not denying that that audio recording is legit, which that happens sometimes too, where Trump won't even go along with the conspiracy theories that his followers believe to defend him. They'll go further than he will to defend himself. It's pretty unbelievable. Then this is the guy making a threat about if Trump doesn't lose. He says, if Trump...
Okay, all right. So what do you guys think? Now, see, to me, that one's education, because I don't think that that woman is completely nuts. Maybe she's a little bit. No, I think she's nuts. I'm going with mental illness. I'm going with mental illness, although that water bottle did look suspicious. It might have had vodka in it. This gentleman, I'm going to go right away, guys. I'm going to go out on a limb. Let's close this poll. If you want to close, you got to change it now. This is your chance. Okay? Okay, let's see. We're going to end the poll. Looking very strong with the numbers of 50% says day drinking. I'm with you guys. I think day drinking is a possibility. All right? So we're going to go with this gentleman. This gentleman, we're going to go with, we'll just call him this gentleman. Okay? Is it illness? Is it education? And he's high on statins. I don't know if this is how you spell it. High on statins, because this gentleman looks like he needs to get his blood pressure under control. Okay? It could be currently, a lot of these Trump supporters have really high blood pressure. Really high blood pressure. I think maybe, possibly, it's the medication. That's what I'm going with. Okay? You think that he's drunk. I don't think he can. I'm looking at this gentleman. I don't think he's allowed to drink anymore. He's looking flushed, but I'm going to say that that's just high blood pressure. I don't think that that's because of drinking. I think that's because of a lifetime of drinking. That's he's not allowed to anymore. All right, here we go.
Trump wins, I guess. He's the guy who can peacefully save our republic. If he loses, then we're going to save our republic, but it's not going to be peaceful. What?
That man that's talking is the only person alive on this earth that can save this republic peacefully.
Peacefully, okay.
Peacefully.
Right.
Now, if he's not elected, you listen to this, boy.
Oh!
This republic shall survive.
Oh! He said, you listen to this, boy. Wait, all right, any white man that drops a boy, you got to get away from that dude immediately. I don't care what color you are. Like it is, you are about to be guilty by association, okay? That man is about to say the most racist shit of 2023. He said, boy. Oh, man.
Regardless of what the hell it takes.
Okay.
Smoke that over in your pipe.
I'm smoking it.
And that was the entire...
Oh, shit. That was amazing. He might have been drunk. Actually, I think Redonk might be right. He might have been drunk. I tell you what, though, that interview would have went on like 5 more seconds. He was going to say some racist shit. That's what I'm going with. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. That was amazing. Okay.
Interview. For the sake of time, often I have to show you not the entire interview for every interview.
Hold on.
But that was it. We're going to take it back by whatever means necessary. And we know what that means. We've seen that in the past with MAGA. Pretty terrifying.
Okay, don't forget, if you guys want to watch Luke Beasley's full video, it is I interviewed Trump supporters at his rally. Goes horribly wrong. Okay, so don't forget to go over there if you want to watch the whole video on Luke Beasley's site. All of his videos are amazing. Luke Beasley's awesome.
Show you a couple clips from this last interview.
Okay, look at this gentleman. Oh, okay. First, we got to close our last poll. How'd you guys vote? Our last poll. Okay. Drunk and ignorant. I like that. Ruby. I hope you're enjoying your night, Ruby, here with the fine people in chat. We have a great community of awesome, amazing people. I love all of these guys, and I stand behind all of them and the things that they say. Well, not all of them, but high on statins. Education was 28. Mental illness was 14. I think that's a pretty good breakdown. I think this guy is his medication was getting to him, and then then his lack of education by using the word boy. Okay, that alone tells me lack of education right there, 100%. Okay, so this guy we're gonna go with bad tattoo dude, because that tattoo on his shoulder there, like, what the fuck is that tattoo, dude? Like, why do you have a tattoo of a gi on your shoulder? I don't understand that one. Illness, education, or roid rage. This could be a roider, okay? I'm going with roids. Could be roid rage, okay? So what do we think is about to happen here? Do we think we got a problem with illness? Do we have education? Or is our boy Luke Beasley about to get put in a headlock? And is he going to get roided out on in the middle of what looks like a Walgreens parking lot? Also, I like the way that they're just like selling their merch on dummies in the middle of the intersection. These guys will wash your windows and sell you a Trump shirt at the same time. That is the word. Why would you get a gi tattooed on your shoulder? Somebody help me out. Also, does this dude shave the top of his chest? And also, I'm going to look. Dudes that do roids got big traps. He got big traps. And the farmer's tan is out of control. This is like, does it say aloha underneath the samurai? I have so many questions. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, God. All right, here we go.
Interview we'll look at with the guy who misplaced his shirt. Quite the tank top tan going there. Quick shout out to the two viewers of the Luke Beasley Show who came over to the rally. I think one was a journalist covering it and was super awesome to meet, and then the other lived in the area and heard I was going to be there, so he hopped over and we got to talk. That was super awesome. And also shout out to the viewer of the show in a very negative sense. This guy was standing up towards the end trying to catch people before they would walk in our direction and tell them, don't interview with him, he's a liberal, don't interview. And that was interesting. So we ended up leaving, but we were going to leave soon anyways. Very, very strange. And here I got away for a second from the subject of the indictment, asked about this guy about woke, and then we'll get back to the
this guy's
indictment.
got to have
Do you think
great
wokeness,
definition.
I hear a lot about wokeness on the right. Is that a big problem?
Like being woke, like these woke companies? Yeah, for sure.
And how would you define a woke?
Woke? Like, leave the damn kids alone, that's for sure. That pisses me off.
Woke is
roid rage, here it comes.
Dude, I didn't want to get into this too deep and stuff like that, because I do got to carry on. But basically, just being woke, like, you're just shoving crap down our throats. Like, you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you have to obey this, and you can't say that, because Sally over there is going to get offended. And
you can't read this book, you can't be gay, etc.
Yeah, dude, all sorts of things. And it's annoying. I'm sick of it. I just want people to be happy.
So he sort of missed that I was referencing the fact that if you're saying wokeness means...
No, redonk. We are about to argue. On this one. 100% he's roid big. 100% he's roid big. Because he's one of these people that don't know how to work out correctly while doing roids. 100%. Dude, he is the Jason Giambi of roid users with the big ass, thick fucking neck with the traps He drinks too much alcohol. See, the problem with these dudes that roid is they don't actually go and work out. They're not Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're not Sylvester Stallone. They don't understand how to actually like eat right and take the roids, or that the fact that they actually have to work out for 2, 3, 4 hours a day to get that big. No, they just take the roids and then they work out for like 30 minutes a day and then they drink lots of alcohol. You are wrong, sir. Wrong. Exactly. Coke and roids. Yeah, exactly. Wrong, sir. I'm just going with that. And also, no, those are not good tattoos. Those are not good tattoos. You're making me very upset right now.
Or wokeness is shoving things down people's throats, telling them what they can and can't do and who they can and can't be. That sounds a whole lot like the GOP. Don't read this book. Don't be gay. As you heard me say there. And then final thing we'll look at from this guy on the indictment.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear this guy's opinion.
With the indictment, have you read it? And have you heard the audio recording that's been a big thing in the news?
Really not too much in depth about it. So
He can't read.
It's a little strange to me. It's just like such a big thing against him. And he's saying that Biden's weaponizing the government against him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So then wouldn't it be good to know if that's happening or not?
No, yeah, I mean, like it totally is. It's just like with Trump having to go into court on multiple different occasions for like all this stuff that the Bidens are doing. You know what I mean? With Hunter and Joe and all these trades and this secret crap that's going on. You know, and then it's just like it's kind of like, hey, look over here, look at Donald Trump. You know, like we're arresting him and we're doing this and that while they're doing all that crooked stuff.
Some would argue. Do you agree that right now they don't have hard evidence? Otherwise, they would be broadcasting it on Fox News. James Comer admits we don't have the evidence right now, but we think we have the evidence against Biden, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally there.
So then wouldn't it be like, oh, wait, you think the evidence there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the stuff is there. It's one of those things that, like, I feel like they got to, like, put it out in a certain way, like a strategic kind of way. You can't just, like, blast it out there because maybe stuff gets, like, spoiled or some sort. You know, it's just...
Let me put it this.
Spoiled like a movie, and that's why you can't provide evidence for crimes that you're accusing Biden of committing?
Sort, you know, it's just...
Let me put it this way. You agree that I right now can't see the evidence that's being referred to. I can't listen to the recordings that are being read.
Yeah, no, I understand in that sense. So
some people would think maybe Trump, we can read the evidence in the indictment, what they're alleging, and then hear the audio, which is one of the pieces of evidence ourselves. We can listen to it. We can't do the same with the Biden stuff, so maybe the Biden stuff is actually Republicans trying to distract from the Trump stuff, no?
Yeah, honestly, dude, I feel like at this point we just don't know until it actually happens.
So there, of course, not that necessarily one is distracting from the other. One is an attempt to distract from the other. But if that is happening, it's much more likely these set of accusations that don't have evidence provided alongside with them.
Okay, Ruby, I think he's one of the kids that doesn't know his ABCs. I don't think it's his kids. I think it's him. I'm betting that dude can't fucking list out the ABCs for you. Yeah, just a dude trying real hard to be a bro. Oh, man. Holy crap. Yes, some of these guys are just amazing. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Ruby. You're right. He probably can't read. Doesn't know his ABCs. Oh, man. God, some of these guys are amazing. I like that I know, like, all of these people now. Like, if I ever met one of these people, I get 100%, like, call them out in a crowd. I'd be like, that dude's a crazy Trump supporter. I know them all now. Whoo! We started there. We started with a klepper, and we've made it all the way to here. Like, it's such an insane journey to be here right now. Like, I still believe in America. I still believe in democracy. I still believe that there is an ability to reach across the aisle between conservatives and liberals. I think that the left and the right in some ways need each other. Obviously, I'm progressive, so I feel that the left, at least in certain terms, should be leading the way, as is, you know, literally the meaning of being progressive. In that at times the conservative movement does offer boundaries for some things that maybe we're pushing on the gas too hard. But when I see crazy ass people like this dude, or just any of these people that show up in these shows or these interviews, it just really makes me feel like the wrong people are involved in politics. Like, when you see Marjorie Taylor Greene and George Santos and Matt Gaetz, even Matt Gaetz is like a little bit above the Marjorie Taylor Greenes and Lauren Boeberts. That's so sad. When you see people like that involved, it's almost like these people that are being interviewed ended up getting into the Senate or getting into the House. Like, that's a bad thing. That's a horrible thing. Like, we don't need these people that are being interviewed finding their way into politics and then being elected. That is not a good look for America. We need to do better than that. It's insane to think that there are some conservatives that do have opinions that could be considered at least logical, even if we don't agree with them. But you can't see those people anymore because they're as the other DJ was saying, it seems like they're a bigger representation of the American people right now. That's really sad and really fucking scary. It's just insane. Okay. Anyways, our boy Luke Beasley, once again, shout out Luke Beasley. Don't forget to give him a like and a subscribe. And if you don't watch Luke Beasley, you should watch Luke Beasley because I love Luke Beasley. He's a good kid. Luke Beasley knows his ABCs, okay? What did it say on his side? I couldn't read it. It was a really bad tattoo, Nathan. Okay, Redonk, you might be a grunt, but you ain't a basic bro like that, dude. Come on, Redonk. I mean, you're a Vivek supporter, but I'm not gonna clown on you like that. I'm not gonna take us that low. That's some basement shit. That dude was like the worst of the worst, dude. The worst of the worst. Okay. Yeah, Matt Gaetz is as much of a terrible ass person he is. He's actually like, he's a politician, you know, barely, but he is. He is a politician. Yeah, you know, TYT, I like TYT and I don't like TYT. I like TYT for the most part, but some of their takes are just, they're a little too aggressive for me, you know? Like, sometimes they push a little too hard. They're the people I'm talking about that on occasion, having a conservative voice, like a Ben Shapiro debating a Cenk is actually like, it's good because they're both so hard to the left and right that you might actually find your way to a middle through their debates. And I do like Cenk, and I really like Anna too, but Anna's takes sometimes too are just like so hyperbolic. They're so like aggressive. And it's like this idea that we have now with politics that if you're not like completely shitting on each other, you're not doing your job. And I actually blame Donald Trump for that. And I blame all the racist ass people that got pissed off that Obama became the president for that, because Obama becoming president was one of the best things to happen to America and one of the worst things to happen to America, because it triggered the fuck out of a bunch of racist ass Republicans that created the Tea Party that later became what we now know as the Freedom Caucus. Like, I just feel like then the left tries to be, you know, I actually heard my boss say this when Trump was running for president. He said, I wish the left wasn't such a bunch of pussies. I wish that they would hit people back in the face instead of always just bowing out or just not saying anything, like what I was saying earlier about intelligent people not talking. And that's kind of what happened with Anna and Cenk and those guys, is like they feel like they're the ones that are punching back. They're the guys that are fighting back. And it's like there is a certain level of that that's necessary, but sometimes we find ourselves going like too far. Like we end up like becoming the people that we're trying to combat, and I don't like to see that. And sometimes I do see that in TYT. I still like watching the TYT stuff. Watching Anna Kasparian shit on Vivek is still one of my happiest moments of the last like 3 to 6 months. Like Vivek getting absolutely murdered by Anna was just like awesome to see. And it just shows exactly how like uneducated and unskilled Vivek is. He had no idea how to handle somebody like Anna Kasparian. So, I mean, all props to Anna, but it's not like she's like some huge debate bro. She fucking murked him. Yeah, I'm still going strong. Always going strong, Renee. Yeah. And Cenk, I don't like that Cenk's running now, because now now they just trash Biden. I mean, they weren't exactly big Biden supporters before, but they've even started trashing Biden harder now that Cenk's supposedly running for president. And I don't like that either. I don't like the idea of somebody running for president that's part of a media. I don't know. I know that that's kind of bullshit, but also at the same time, I really don't like it. All right, let's get to this young man right here. Let's take a look at him. Okay, here we're gonna have a shout out to Ruby on this one. Okay, first of all, we gotta close our poll. What do you guys think on the last poll? Skipping those ads. Skip the ads for you guys. Roid Rage wins at 44%. Illness 33. This gentleman, you are correct. I'm saying it's all three. Yeah, Redonk, you got to do top chat. You got to go live chat, bro. Always click live chat. I know I miss it sometimes, so I mess that up. You guys are right. He is I would say all three of those things true. His mental illness was holding him back, but just as well, his lack of education was a real problem. And the Roid Rage stacked on top of that, that guy was a ticking time bomb of ignorance. Now, he didn't drop a boy on us yet, but let me tell you, I guarantee you that young man uses words that most of us wouldn't feel comfortable hearing in private. Let's just say that. And sometimes probably in public. Yeah. Oh, you didn't even see my wife, Redonk? Yeah. Wow. Boy. Wow, boy. Okay. So take a look at this boy right here, okay? And you tell me, is this one going to be, is it going to be illness? Is he mentally ill? Which, by that hair, I mean, he's got a little bit of the Jack Sheridan going on there. So, I'm not going to say that that's not mental illness. Is it education? Or we're going to parallel it a bit, okay? We're going to give a shout out to Ruby. Does this man can I put all this in here? Know his ABCs. Okay? All right. Shout out Ruby. If you guys don't know, All Be That News has her own channel. That is Ruby, who is amazing and awesome, and I love talking to on Gray Pills podcast. And those of you who have watched Gray Pills podcast, as I know a lot of you guys have, has seen Ruby. That is Ruby from the Gray Pill podcast, and you should go over there and you should watch Ruby's channel, and you should support Ruby's channel because good people support good people, and also they're fucking amazing too, okay? And she's got a co-host that's amazing as well. So make sure to go over there and shout out to Ruby. And Ruby's got some videos out, including one on the fact that apparently some of y'all damn children out there don't know their ABCs, and I'm wondering which of you bastards out there aren't teaching your children your ABCs, okay? I'm not talking to my community. All of my community's children know their ABCs, okay? But I know that there's somewhere out there some Trump-ass kids don't know their ABCs. So go check out Ruby's video. She just put it out. And remember, support. All right, guys, if you are ready, this is Jordan Klepper. Jordan's our boy. We love our Jordan Klepper. And this is a short one. So you guys got to pay attention to this one because it's going to be like 12 seconds.
Like how he's funny. He's just funny. And
How's he funny to you?
Oh, okay.
The 2015 debate. He was like, Lion Ted, little Marco. You're fat, you're stupid.
Okay, so what he's talking about here is he's talking about, I hate that you can't turn the sound up on shorts. He's talking about whether or not he likes Donald Trump and what makes Donald Trump a candidate, in his opinion, that's a good candidate.
I just loved it. I felt like his personality was my personality.
He's like has a 15-year-old's sense of humor.
Exactly. But that is, I love that.
So you wanted a 15-year-old as president, and you got one.
100%.
If you look at the Trump...
Do you see that shit? Dude, is Jordan Klepper not the wizard of talking to Trump supporters, though? Like, he does it with, I mean, I love Luke. Luke's my boy, all right? But Luke is like the apprentice. He is like the young Padawan, okay? Jordan Klepper is the full-blown Jedi. Because he can just do that with that look on his face. He just tilts his head a little bit. Just give him that look. And he just lets him talk. And he just lets them say all the dumb shit that's in their head. That young man said the reason that he likes Donald Trump is because he made fun of people. And he had cool nicknames for people. And when he said, oh, kind of like a 15-year-old, he went, yeah, exactly. Because he has my personality. Good God, man. These people vote. This is why we watch this shit. This is why when I first started this channel, when I first started watching these videos, I used to end every one of those videos with, get out and vote. Because these people are voting. These people are literally at CPACs. These people are literally getting ready for the 2024 election like it is WrestleMania, okay? They're getting together their merch. They've got their 15 points of flair. They're getting their face paint on. They're remembering who the heel is, who the superhero is, and they're going to vote. And don't forget that Donald Trump broke records too in 2020. He broke records. The only thing that kept Donald Trump out of office was the fact that Joe Biden broke records as well. So if you don't think that Donald Trump is going to have an immense amount of support in 2024, watch these videos. These people are pot committed. They are all in. Half these people aren't going to vote ever again. Quote me on that. They will never vote again unless somebody else named something Trump gets in the election or runs for the office. That's the only way these people are ever voting again. The whole entire QAnon movement as a cult has said they are not political. They do not care about politics. They only vote for Trump or people that Trump tells them to vote for. It's scary. It's scary. All right, guys. Let's see what we got here. All right. Shout out Ruby. Shout out Ruby with the... Dude, here it is. 62% says does not know his ABCs. 37% with mental illness. None of y'all think this is an education problem, though? That is where we are at, folks. This is the youth. This is the youth. They can't spell, they can't read, and they're voting for Donald Trump every day of the week. Artie Ziff, what's happening, Artie Ziff? The Führer's felons. It's like Scott's Tots. It's like Scott's Tots, but it's the Führer's felons. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. All right. What would you do? Yeah, what would you do, Fatty, if My Pillow ran for president? Oh, God. Can sodomize himself. I guarantee he does it in private, bro. All right. Here it is. Last video of the night. The neon green Make America Great Again hat really got me on this one. So I didn't do what Redunk told me I was supposed to do, and I didn't pre-watch this video, okay? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I got home, I was tired. You guys got me all energized now, though. I'm all pumped up. And then I started watching the goddamn primary debates, and I didn't do my homework like I was supposed to. So you guys are gonna have to enjoy the illness or education, and we're gonna do it once a month, like Redunk. Redunk's like my vice president at this point, okay? Like, I'm Joe Biden and Redunk is Kamala, okay? Because actually Redunk makes all the decisions. Actually, my wife makes all the decisions. But Redunk gets to have an opinion as well. So Redunk has spoken, and once a month on illness or education. So you guys are gonna think up other games to play on the live stream. It's either that or you guys are just here to watch me watch the news, and I know you guys are here for that. But you know, we catch up on the news together, and I feel good about that. But we also like to play games too. Okay, here we go, guys. First off, we're gonna start with neon green hat. He looks a little bit like Edward the Debt Collector to me. He has a little bit of that white beard look. He's got lots of flair going on. He's got a Barron 2052 Trump badge there. I've said this before. If you have more than 2 pins, I'm going mental illness. So for this gentleman, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to toss my hat in the ring, and I am saying 100% mental illness. Mental illness, or let's see, we'll throw this. We'll put Too much merch. Being weighed down by the flare. The flare has gotten to his brain. It's either mental illness, lack of education, or the amount of flare that he has on him, like 5G, is somehow causing this man to become unstable and unable to think correctly. That's what I'm going with. All right, guys. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to support all these people. This is a TYT video after all. Don't forget to support all of these videos that we go and watch. Don't forget to big up all these people. I know you guys already do. You guys are the ones who even told me about these people in the first place. So I'm preaching to the choir. All right, guys. Here we go. Last video of the night. If you guys got viewer suggestions, you better throw that in there. But no like 20-minute videos. We're talking shorts. We're talking about like couple-minute videos. And no music tonight, because after that birthday stream, holy Jesus. I think I had 26 disputes. I'm not shitting you. I think there was 26 total disputes. They're still rolling in, actually.
Is there any Republican you would trust other than Donald Trump?
Oh, okay, and I forgot. The reason I want to watch this is because of the primary debates. This is on topic, okay? So this is a video asking these guys whether or not there's anybody else that they would vote for other than Donald Trump.
Well, I believe, I kind of believe, in my opinion, like the majority of the Republican Party.
Okay, I don't know if you heard that, but someone in the background yelled Vivek Ramaswamy. Of course. Once again, just take a look at the background. Just stop and smell the roses, guys. Take a look at what is going on. We've got 6 chins. We've got, I think she's melting. She's melting back here. There might be some dog teeth. It is Walmart on steroids.
You're a bunch of rhinos, and I trust very few of them.
Oh!
Come on, there are some good ones out there.
Oh! We got a big hat, bro! Holy shit, guys! A wild big hat, bro. Wow.
Few of them. Come on, there are some good ones out there. There are some good ones out there. I mean, I like Ted Cruz a lot. I used to like Ron DeSantis.
How about Nikki Haley? She seems to be the Trump alternative these days.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. And Scott is cool. Yeah, there are some good Republicans out there. But I think 3/4 of the party are no good. 3/4 of them are rhinos. It's because this is not a battle. This is not a battle of Republican versus Democrat, conservative versus liberal. This is a battle of righteous, patriotic Americans versus the depraved. I mean, this is like righteousness versus depravity. The Democratic Party has been completely co-opted by Marxists, but it isn't party politics.
President Nikki.
Sometimes it's not even funny. Sometimes it's just so goddamn sad. I'm going with education on that guy. I'm going with education on Neon Green Hat. Let me know how you guys feel. This is your last chance. Last chance to change your vote. Was it illness? Was it education? Or was the merch weighing that poor gentleman's soul down? I think after you hit 5 to 6 pieces of flair, Donald Trump just invades your soul. Like, he actually, like, goes through your mouth, into your nose, and then just, like, becomes you. And you're just like a Donald Trump clone at that point. Let's see. Too much merch wins with 44%. You guys went with illness, 33%, and education, 22%. I am on the latter end of this. I'm going education. I think the education system failed that gentleman. And I think that, as me and Ruby were talking about last night, I think that man would 100% tell you that the earth is flat and that the space, that the sun is cold. That's what I'm going with. Hey, what is up, Amped Amy? Amped Amy, what is up? Yeah, I saw you last night, Amped Amy. I remember you. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and playing the game with us. Stopping in right at the end, but thank you for stopping by, Amy. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe away. We play this game every Wednesday. Well, not this game. We watch live streams every Wednesday. I put out videos called Progressive Matters that try to be semi-serious in tone and impart some news that matters to you with a left-leaning tilt, is what I would say to that. So I appreciate you stopping in. This guy angry and every bird. Yeah, exactly. This guy. Okay. We've got it here. We got it, Artie. We got it. Okay. is this gentleman, okay, tank top, okay, tank top here. Is tank top mentally ill? Oh, thank you. Did you bring me water? You're like the greatest daughter of all time. Thank you. Do you want to wave at everybody? You can come wave at everybody. Say hi to everybody. This is my daughter Molly. And she is out of here. Everything's fine. Did you see my background? Did you see my green screen? It's the everything fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you, Molly. Love you. All right. That was my child. She knows her ABCs. Okay. She's got straight A's. Okay. She's very smart. Okay. Let's see here. Is it illness? Is it education? Or does this gentleman want to speak to the manager of Burger King's? This guy said no pickles, okay? This guy 100% said, I said no pickles. No pickles. He is demanding to see a manager. In my opinion, that's where I'm going with this gentleman right here. I think this gentleman right here is pissed off. He wants his $3.47 that he spent on his Whopper back immediately, or there will be hell to pay. This is the type of gentleman that is calling the poor cashier behind the register right now. Okay, the 17-year-old girl that's working there on her off hours from high school. This is the gentleman that's calling her a Marxist and a communist right here. Okay, this is the guy who's railing at her, going, "Look, I know it's not your fault, but the youth, you're a bunch of communists." Okay, and we want to talk about bad tattoos. Oh, sir, wear shirts with sleeves on them, because you should not be showing off those tattoos. That's just don't. Okay, sir. All right, you guys ready for this? And away we go.
Nikki Haley.
Wait. What do you say?
Nikki Haley.
It isn't party politics.
President Nikki Haley.
We need Republican in the House. If you
Okay. And this is with these guys, and once again, this is a roid thing. Okay, you retain some water around the edges here, and your head balloons up when you don't take steroids and diet correctly. When you diet incorrectly and take steroids, you tend to hold a lot of water weight, and that's how you get this little business right here, where the sunglasses are actually starting to become attached to this gentleman's forehead fat, okay? That's what happens.
she was to get in, there's a possibility that we could hopefully get some of our Republican Party to work with her. And
President Chris Christie.
No, again, it's just going back to where we were. It's just kind of taking.
Oh, I'm glad he said that, because I was about to say, once again, 8 years ago, Chris Christie, people would have applauded the things that Chris Christie said. The other day when he said, hey, I'm anti-abortion, I'm pro-life, and I was like, hey, hold on. He's like, but you know what? We need to start taking care of those children once they're out of the womb. That is extreme nowadays. On the Republican side, saying taking care of the children after they're born, if you want to be pro-life, is potentially very important to our society, is an extreme point of view. That's insane.
Taking steps backwards.
President Ron DeSantis.
That would help. I mean, again, he was a, somebody that Trump, mentored. And so I do think if he was to get in, it could be a hopeful.
President Mike Pence.
No.
That's another one that I think America would, hope that could possibly maybe work with Trump again after he became president. And
I was going to say President Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No,
again,
he said no.
And in 2020, real quick before I let you go.
Holy shit. Okay, I have to apologize to this gentleman. This gentleman, he totally blew my mind. I have to apologize to this gentleman. I am sorry, sir. I am so sorry. I am 100% wrong. I thought he would 100% say hang Mike Pence. I thought 100% he would say Vivek for president. No, I'm wrong. I am wrong. I've been wrong before. I will be wrong again. Holy shit. All right. Okay. What did you guys say? He definitely has some fufu going on, Amy. He's got that big fufu going on. All right. Wants to speak to the manager at BK with 62%. I'm telling you, I might be wrong about his voting choices, okay? I am 100% right. That man asked for pickles to be taken off of his Burger King burger, and you put pickles on it. He will tell you what is up, okay? I also think that maybe he was holding back a little bit there. I feel like he was trying to break some stereotypes. Okay, we got a bedazzled hat. We got us a bedazzled hat. This kind of looks like my uncle. Redunk, does that look like Robert a little bit? I mean, Robert's in much better shape, okay? Robert, 100% better shape. But this guy has a really little chin. That's a very tiny chin. It's a small chin. He is obviously an OU fan. Okay. What do we think? What do we think, guys? Do we think as a couple, we're gonna call him Small Chin Rhinestone Mulchin? We'll just call him Small Chin. Small Chin here. Okay, and I'm gonna throw this one in. We're gonna throw this one in because these two people look like they may be mildly educated. I mean, he's wearing a college windbreaker. That could mean that he did go to college at OU. I mean, who else watches college sports? I can tell you that much. Not me. I don't watch college sports. Illness, education, or am I about to be wrong? Am I going to be wrong about this one? Okay, I'm going to put this one in there. I'm going to let you guys vote on this. Okay. Is it illness? Is it education? Or is the angry ginger going to be wrong? And these two people right here are actually just going to be normal ass people. It's a possibility. It's always a possibility. And after that last gentleman, I'm not feeling so strongly. I don't feel so solid about my ability to judge the Trump supporter after that. That one caught me off guard. What do you guys think? All right. The poll is up. I'm going mental illness. I'm going to say that he's wearing the windbreaker because he went to OU. Now, he could have played sports and gotten a scholarship as well.
If it's not Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Chris Christie, Vivek Ramaswamy, any of those have any appeal to you?
Vivek does.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I mean, he's a thinker.
Oh, my God.
He's somewhat wise beyond his years.
Oh, no.
Projecting down the road and thinking that way. Ron DeSantis, I was really a Ron DeSantis fan.
Dude, that is Trump. That is the playbook. Every one of these people that before Donald Trump shit on Ron DeSantis were like, dude, Ron DeSantis, it's all about Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, Ron DeSantis, Ron DeSantis, Ron DeSantis. And as soon as Ron DeSantis decided he was going to run against Trump and Trump was like, no, don't like Ron DeSantis, he's a douchebag. All of them were like, I used to like Ron DeSantis. But then he changed his opinions on policies. Let me just say this. Ron DeSantis is a weird dude and potentially evil. Okay. But the one thing you cannot say about Ron DeSantis is that he's changed in the last year or two. He is the same exact weirdo that he was 2 years ago. So when all of these people are like, Ron DeSantis changed, or Ron DeSantis' opinions are different than they were before, and, he flip-flopped. No, he didn't. You flip-flopped. Ron DeSantis is the same weird-ass dude with mom energy that he was 2 years ago. He's wearing high heels then. He's wearing high heels now. He wore his white-ass goulashes, okay? No, you can't say that he changed.
But he just seems very wooden now. He's
somebody who's not wooden is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Would she make a good vice president?
Oh, no.
Oh!
I think the Matt Gaetz, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Boebert, they all need to just go away because they're kind of...
Okay, this guy is confusing the shit out of me. Dude, he is all over the place. He's a yes Vivek. He's a no Mom DeSantis, but he's also a no Boebert, no MTG, no Mac. Dude, this is what happens. See, this is what happens when you watch both news outlets.
Ruining what the Republicans are actually trying to do.
Good
But
job,
any
buddy.
Democrat that you would vote for other than Joe Biden, that if Joe Biden wasn't the nominee, is there any Democrat that would have any appeal to you?
I would love a Democrat with some economic sense, but that doesn't exist currently.
What?
So I don't have any options.
What?
Robert Kennedy?
Oh,
Potentially.
Sure, he's an independent now.
He's an independent, which appeals to me because I'm a little bit more middle of the road. You know, I like the Democratic policies, but
Okay, never mind. Hold on. His wife is the reason that he has these opinions. Good job, ma'am. Good job. Okay, because I'm betting money that if he was not with this woman, he would be all in on the hard right.
but I understand math.
President Chris
I
Christie.
understand math, she says. Holy Jesus. What do you guys think? I'm going with... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going education, actually. I'm going back. I'm actually taking back my former... I'm switching my vote. I'm flip-flopping. I'm going education. I'm going the dude not very well educated, and the wife calls him out on his bullshit just enough. I think that she also lacks education, but I think with their powers combined, they're only this crazy. I'm going education. Let's see what you guys thought. Wow, we have a split. I think this is the first time we've ever had a tie. We have a split right down the middle. 3 of you voted that is mental illness. 3 of you voted that is education. And 3 of you voted that I was wrong. Which I applaud that. This is a democracy, and we take our lumps. Okay, that's what we do. Holy crap! Yeah, no, I agree with you, Ruby. He probably at least 33% mentally ill. 33% of it is education, and 33% of it his wife. I was wrong. Oh man, Rhonda Sanchez. Oh, dude, Fatty, have you made a video for that? You need to make a Rhonda Sanchez video, dude. Fatty also makes videos, just so you guys know. Let's see. No Nikki Haley. Wait, you don't like Nikki, or you don't know who Nikki is, Redonk? Nikki's the smartest one out of all of them, I'm telling you. Nikki Haley actually is like, I don't agree with her policies when it comes to like abortion and stuff. I think she actually is. I think she's a 15 or 20 weeker. I'm not sure if I remember which, but she's not a total abortion ban. I think that she would have pretty good foreign policy. I think she's intelligent. Like, if I was forced to vote for a Republican, it would be Chris Christie or Nikki Haley. I wouldn't have a problem with Nikki. I do have okay, so there's one problem I have with Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley has an attachment to a anti-Semite, anti-homosexuality preacher that I really dislike. And he is not like one of these people that you just take some of the stuff out of context. He literally rants about homosexuality being a sin. So I have a real hard time agreeing with or supporting people, obviously, that are willing to support that stuff. And I know that like people will go, oh, well, that's not her views. I don't support anybody that is anti-homosexuality. I don't support anybody that is racist. I don't support anybody that is a douchebag like that. Like you can have opinions on things. You can have controversial opinions on things that I agree with. But if you're straight up racist, if you're straight up homophobic, I don't have any love for you. Zero. Like I've said this before. When I put out some of my videos before, like, you know, I put them out and I'm like, oh, I'll probably lose some subscribers for this because some of these people will think this way or that way. I don't care. I would rather that those people don't follow me. I'd rather those people don't watch my videos. Like, my community is as wonderful as my community is because it's all people that I want to be here. Like, I love every one of you being here because all of you guys are good people that don't have these like insane ideologies that make you hate other human beings for who they are as a person. Like, I've said it before, I've got people that are in my chat, that are in my community, that are religious, that know that I am anti-religion as an institution, but I'm not anti-spirituality. And I have Christians in my community that are good people because they believe in leading by example, by being Christ-like, by taking care of homeless people, by, you know, loving their neighbors, like by treating people as they wish to be treated. It's crazy, I know, but you can have people from all different walks of life that don't 100% agree with each other as long as you have good, like, moral basis to be around each other, as long as you treat each other well, as long as you're not complete shit human beings that hate people because of the way that they're born or their skin color. You know, like, that's like, it should be a basic level of morality that you have to not hate other humans based off their sexuality or their skin color. Like, I mean, that's just... It seems like an option. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, this guy, I don't know. Do we go mental illness? All right, what do we? I don't even know what to call it. We're just gonna call him Sweater because I'm running out of steam. I'm running out of steam. My rants are long and bountiful right now, but my steam is low. Education. Or did this guy get high? Did he just get high and doesn't know where he is? Oh, wait. Get high? Got high. Wandered into a rally. Okay. Is it mental illness? Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm going with Bucket. Bucket, welcome back. Welcome back, Bucket. Has a really high voice. We should watch that video again of that kid. That was fucking amazing. I can still see that kid. Okay, so here we go. This one has 4 options, guys. We're ending the night with a bang. Well, I think it's the last guy. It might be one more after this guy. Is it mental illness? Is it education? Did he get high and wander into a rally? Or when this guy speaks, is it going to be extremely high? That's my Simpsons voice. That's my I'm helping. What is it? Ralph Wiggums. Oh man. All right. We'll give you guys a couple more seconds. If you haven't liked, please like the video. It helps me out. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't been around and known the spiel, you can join the Ginger Army. For the low price of 10 cents a day, you can support a soulless ginger who will sit here and tell you, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. We're totally not. The house is not burning down. You get these sweet-ass green screens in the background. They're going to get better and better every week. But for the low price of 10 cents a day, you can join the Ginger Army. That's $3 a month. You do that by clicking the join button on the video or in the channel. I can't remember where it is. You can also go and buy yourself a sweet ass angry ginger sweater with a angry Trump on it, or a I did a coup and all I got was this shitty mugshot shirt. Those I think you can also click on there. Or as always, you guys super chat. Thank you to the person that earlier super chatted $5. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, all the money that you guys give me goes into the channel, and I just put myself in debt by buying a sweet ass new camera for my birthday. So yeah, I appreciate every one of you guys, and as always, you don't have to give me a single dollar. I just like you guys showing up and being here with me. I do this for the people. I'm a man of the people, and also because I wanna help you guys out and get you guys to watch some news and get me to watch some news, and we educate each other together. We have a good time, and I fucking love you guys. All right, here we go.
The New Jersey aspect would be very funny, more than anything.
President Nikki Haley.
Somehow our foreign policy would be worse. That would be very interesting to see.
President Tim Scott.
America invaded by cartels. I don't know.
President Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh God, just more terrible anti-woke policies or whatever that means, probably.
President Joe Biden.
Continuing disappointment. Maybe he gets a better Secretary of State than Blinken. I don't know.
Holy shit! I think that I'm.
Tell me about
okay.
if Donald Trump does not win.
Holy shit! I don't know about this one. 100%. That guy got high and wandered into a rally. that man should not have been at the Donald Trump rally. I think I called it. I think I 100% called that one. I think that poor kid got really effing high and showed up at the Donald Trump rally. That's what I'm going with right now. I think that's what happened on that one, guys. What do you guys think? Dude, that is I don't think he belonged there, guys. I don't think that he belonged there. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what you guys say at that one there. Here's your last chance to vote. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, he knew Blinken's name, Peachtree. That is way too much. He's way too educated. Had a high voice. You guys are so wrong on that one. You guys are so wrong. He did not have a high voice at all. I have a higher voice. Yeah, he got high and wandered into that rally. All right. This is your last chance. If you have an extremely short video, I will watch it right now, but you have to post it in chat. Post it in chat, and I will watch it if you have a video submission, you can do so now, and I will watch it. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna queue something up here, and then we are going to probably call this one a night. But as always, you guys know I love you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful. This is your last chance, Redonk. You better get it in there now. If you've got anything to watch, Redonk, this is it. This is the last chance. I should play the Trump One and You Know It song. God, you guys love that, don't you? The Trump One and You Know It. God. Oh, I can't even do that. That's terrible. I can't do that to myself. Why would I ever do that to myself? I'm trying to find something here, but I don't think I can. Or I could play the Bodies Hit the Floor. That was great, too. That was great as well. Bodies Hit the Floor Children Edition. You guys remember that one? God, that was amazing. I think this is what... Is this the first draft? I think this is the only draft. Okay. All right. Well, at this point, nobody...
This election had many firsts and many stories.
Whoops. I'm pushing buttons. I'm pushing buttons. Okay. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You're incredible. You're beautiful human beings. Thank you, Ruby, for showing up. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, everybody that stopped through to say hi because Ruby was here. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, get educated, get out and vote, and remember, in 2024, your vote matters. We have to vote. Because if we don't, we have 4 more years in which I will probably be a very, very busy streamer. There will be plenty to stream. But I would rather that we don't, guys. I would rather have nothing but lame-ass live streams from this point on than have Donald Trump be president again. So, with that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'm leaving you tonight, once again, with my favorite speech from Obama. Enjoy it, and remember, yes, we can.
This election had many firsts and many stories that will be told for generations, but one that's on my mind tonight is about a woman who cast her ballot in Atlanta. She is a lot like the millions of others who stood in line to make their voice heard in this election, except for one thing. Ann Nixon Cooper is 106 years old. She was born just a generation past slavery, a time when there were no cars on the road or planes in the sky, when someone like her couldn't vote for 2 reasons: because she was a woman and because of the color of her skin. And tonight, I think about all that she's seen throughout her century in America. The heartache and the hope, the struggle and the progress. The times we were told that we can't, and the people who pressed on with that American creed, yes, we can. At a time when women's voices were silenced and their hopes dismissed, she lived to see them stand up and speak out and reach for the ballot. Yes, we can. When there was despair in the Dust Bowl and depression across the land, she saw a nation conquer fear itself with a new deal, new jobs, a new sense of common purpose. Yes, we can. When the bombs fell on our harbor and tyranny threatened the world, she was there to witness a generation rise to greatness and a democracy was saved. Yes, we can. She was there for the buses in Montgomery, the hoses in Birmingham, a bridge in Selma, and a preacher from Atlanta who told the people that we shall overcome. Yes, we can. A man touched down on the moon. A wall came down in Berlin. A world was connected by our own science and imagination. And this year, in this election, she touched her finger to a screen and cast her vote. Because after 106 years in America, through the best of times and the darkest of hours, she knows how America can change. Yes, we can. America, we have come so far. We have seen so much, but there's so much more to do. So tonight, let us ask ourselves, if our children should live to see the next century, if my daughters should be so lucky to live as long as Ann Nixon Cooper, what change will they see? What progress will we have made?
Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!
Bomb out.